Hello, everyone. We're here. Wait, we're here. Oh, it's Summy Games thing. Summy Gamey time. Hey. Do you guys think? Do you guys think that Doctor Who will be there and he's gonna talk about how much he had fun hanging out with Morbius? Do you think that is gonna happen? So, like, I was making fun of Doctor Who earlier today because I have fun. It's fun to me, and it's bad. And British people. That's all I got for you. And somebody was like, "It's a launching pad for British actors," and then I'm just like, all I can think about is Matt Smith dancing while putting his shirt on. Morbius. Guys, oh, it's like nothing will ever be as funny as hearing the word Morbius. It's just a fucking funny word. It's just funny by itself. It is like one of the worst goddamn names. It's so fucking bad. Holy shit. Good God, Lord. Oh. I gotta remove these items from the watch later list. All that fighting game stuff is still in here. Gross fighting game. Ew. Stinky. Stinky fighting games. How is everyone doing today? I hope you are all doing well. That's great. That's super. The Pat have begun to morb. Oh yeah, there's new Star Rail content right after I stopped, huh? Damn, all I want to play is Street Fighter. All I want to do is play Street Fighter. Pat, do you even know who the character is on the GIF that I posted? Oh, that's a great question. I posted an internet GIF when I made the announcement. I typed in the word video game. And picked the first GIF. That appears to be Family Odd Man parents. Yeah. I don't know what that is. I think Honkai Star Rail has been completely annihilated out of my brain from ever anything because of Street Fighter. I'm not even I didn't even load up FF14 last week. I didn't even load it up. I didn't even get my goddamn weekly tome item from the fucking raid. Didn't even do it. Is Street Fighter 6 just that good? Yes. I wake up at 8 in the morning. I wake up at 7:50 in the morning and take the dog out, and when the dog comes in, I load up Street Fighter 5 at 6. And then the game, the multiplayer is broken right now, so I ran around doing World Tour side quests. So you know what? Oh man, you know what the saddest thing is? Do you guys want to talk about what's very big sad? I don't think that Street Fighter 6 is actually even that great for a fighting game. I think Street Fighter 6 is like what we should have expected out of a fighting game for like the past 10 years. Right? Like, you know when Call of Duty Modern Warfare came out on the 360 around when Street Fighter 4 came out? When I played Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox 360, I played the game and I shot the man and I got good matches and that was that. And it had the modes and I was like, thanks for the modes. Like it's less about like it being incredible and more about like this is what it should have been all along. And it makes me really, really, really give that side eye to every fighting game that came out in like the past 10 years. Also, I took a Diet Coke out of the fridge and I don't know where it is. Excuse me, I'm gonna go look for my Diet Coke. Can I be right back? I'll be right back. Dude, I'm totally back. Hey, I gotta set up this crap. So I'm supposed to do React content today, but I'm gonna be really, really blunt. I would way rather just play more Street Fighter. Like way more. Like Street Fighter 6 is so good, but it's so good because it has what it should have had all along. It works. It looks good. Oh man, I forgot to talk about something yesterday. I forgot to talk about something yesterday that I wanted to talk about during the Street Fighter. And it was really important. And it's gone. Oh no! 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 I can't! Oh, I can't believe it! Oh, fuck! It's gone! Oh, this sucks so bad! Have sex! Da 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 da! Oh, alright, Matt Smith. Alright. Apparently, the Summy Games show starts in like 9 seconds. Did you know that? That's what Jeff Keighley's big head says. Let's go over. Wow. Says 11:30 at the AM. Is that just going to be like, don't call it the Summy Game Show? Why not? "30-minute pre-show? Is the preamble just a bunch of garbage? Let's be honest." It came back! It came back! It came back! Yay! Okay, so me and Paige were talking about places that Street Fighter characters are from. And there's some countries that are overrepresented, like the USA, China, Brazil, Japan have a lot of fighters, etc. But there's like very, 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 very few fighters from certain countries. So like France and England always get a rep, but like India usually gets something, but like where's Australia? There's like one Canadian. I think the least represented fighting game archetype that I can think of having any character at all is, I believe, Rugel Bernstein is Jewish, and I think he's like, him and Adelheid are like the only Jewish fighting game characters I can think of. But like there's like very few, right? And I assumed that Poland has the Tekken character now, and she's cool. Are there any Irish? Hopefully not. But any Germans? Hugo's German. Let me lock on. But, and this is the important part, get ready for this. But I'm like, Abigail's Canadian, and he's never gonna come back ever, right? And Paige is like, why? And I'm like, well, there used to be this guy who worked at Capcom who thought it was a really good idea if a bunch of the characters in your game were big, fat, ugly pieces of shit. And she's like, what do you mean? And I showed her photos of Abigail, Rufus, Birdie, and Fung. And she was like, ew, gross. I'm like, Fung is like a cool character design in a vacuum, but most people don't look at Fung and be like, I want to play that ugly fucking piece of shit, to the point where Street Fighter 6 is going out of their way to completely replace Fung with a brand new, exactly the same character, except it's a hot lady. Like the Yun and Yang, like fucking character that we got as a fucking sequel in fucking Street Fighter 4 was motherfucking Rufus. And now we go from Rufus to fucking Jamie. Like, think about that. Jamie is Rufus's fucking replacement. Yellow color palette, long braid, dive kick, etc. Like, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, hey, Street Fighter 6 was like, hey, what if we didn't make characters that were ugly and fucking uncool on purpose? What if when we made a character, we're like, what if we made a character that people looked at that character and they were like, yeah, that's cool. That makes sense. And people would want to play that character. Even Blanca is now handsome. Blanca, like, when you look at Blanca is handsome in the face. He's got that Monster Man thing going for him. Right? Do you guys remember when you wouldn't go that far? You're crazy. Blanca's very handsome Monster Man. Remember when people were like, Zangief looks fat in Street Fighter 6? Do you remember that? That's like the funniest fucking thing in the fucking world. Because like you ever look at Strongman competitions, which by the way are the most fun sport to watch. Strongman competitions are the best. Every one of those guys is a square. They barely look human at all. Like, and I remember seeing an interview with a guy, and he's like, hey, so you're super strong, but you don't have abs. And he goes, abs doesn't mean you're strong. Abs just means you don't eat enough. And it's like, yeah, bodybuilding and all that shit is just as much about the cut as it is about the strength. Like, it's one of those fun things, like, how strong could a big fat guy be? Well, he's got to be strong enough to carry that shit around with him. So if a guy weighs 350, 400, in order to stand, he has to, like, do a fucking 250-pound squat every time he wants to get up. Hat, am I strong? No, but I'm stronger than I would be if I wasn't chunky. Because I have mass. Mass is important. Anyway. Street Fighter 6! Say it! Say it! That's a great video. That's a great video. That's a great fucking video. Orphan Crippler kicked in a message, says, I lost 150 pounds and I'm in the best shape of my life, going to the gym every day, and I'm like 40% weaker than I was when I was obese. That's crazy. Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, strongman competitions are so fucking cool. They're all stupid ass shit. They're all like, I want you to throw this 100-pound propane tank 25 feet in the air over this stick. And they're like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's awesome. It's fucking great. Operator, please. This is why boxing has really tight weight classes. Hey, you want to hear a controversial fucking opinion? You want a really controversial opinion? Weigh-in should be the morning of the fucking fight. Weigh-in is a actual scam, and it is unfair, and it is uncompetition like, and it is unsportsmanship. Some people gain their water weight back easier and more safely and faster. Some people gain weight back faster. Right? Like, weigh-in happens the day before. That's still too long. You can totally, if you're like a really fit pro boxer, or MMA person, you can absolutely gain a couple real pounds in a day and a half, and you could totally gain back a bunch of weight in water weight. I bet you, depending on your physiology, you could get 10 pounds in. It's crazy. Pat, do you want people to die? No. Just go in at your weight. Go in at your real weight. No, I'm not saying people should cut and horribly dehydrate 10 minutes before the fight. I'm saying they should be going in at their real weights. Like the whole thing about like become horribly dehydrated and ready to pass out so you can pass your way in is like nonsense. In fact, we had a kid in school that went 8-0 because he kept winning because of forfeits because the other school could not get into his weight class. See, that's really funny. Like, it's one of those things. It's like, I want to drop weight so I can go for the welterweight or some shit. And it's like, no, you should fight in the weight class that you exist in. That's what you should do. Maybe that's controversial. I don't know. So Takamura is wrong? Absolutely. Takamura is super wrong. Why, hello, darling.
Hey. How's it going?
Good. You want me to go be right back?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine. Can you set my chair up for me?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, sorry, Skilmo.
Well, don't toss him.
I dropped him carefully. Hit. There you go, sweetie. Have a seat and roll on over.
Can you
Yeah, I'll push it. I'll push it.
push my fat ass?
There you go, sweetie.
Thanks.
There you go. Okay, I have to get some cables and set this stuff up.
Oh shit.
You hang out for a second.
Hello. How's it going? Listen, I've been playing so much JP. I was like, you know what?
Oh yeah.
I gotta get in on that.
Is the baby that heavy?
So
No.
For those of you who have been watching us for a while, I think I've always had a cane. On and off. I just don't usually show you guys. Because I don't like to look weak, but here we are.
Hey, look, I get to be on the camera now, also.
Oh, that's good. Do I use it to ragtime dance always?
She used it to hit that real good stanky leg.
It's true. So I just use it on and off. More on than off these days.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Oh, baby, could you do me a favor? Could you unplug the existing cable? In that thing.
Yeah. Is being pregnant all I imagined? Oh, all of it and more.
Oh, and more.
So much more.
Always new fun things to happen.
It's always so much fun.
Okay, you just give me that.
Ah.
Oh, no.
I got it.
It's scary.
It's fine. What's my weight class?
Oh, I was talking about how weigh-in for fight sports is nonsense,
yeah?
and how they should have to weigh in, like, right before the fight.
What would my weight class be? Real big?
Right now?
Really big and round, maybe.
I don't know what the weight classes actually are by pound.
The comically large cup. Do you like it?
Hey, can you hand me your headphone?
Yeah. Pregnant weight championship.
That's immoral.
Huge bitch. That would be my class.
Oh, man. You know when you're watching a video and it's some, like, trashy shit and people are fighting and then the camera turns and you're like, oh, that's a huge bitch over there. And then they always do something crazy.
Yeah.
There's something about, like, huge bitches that they just get into it.
Oh, yeah. What's my pregnancy craving? Fucking tea. I want tea all of the time. I want tea at night. I want tea in the morning. I woke up at 3 a.m. and I was like, I want some fucking tea.
Maybe we could hop into the TARDIS and go find some tea.
It's hot in here. Is it okay if I take this off?
Yeah.
Sorry, let me cover myself. Isn't caffeine bad? You can have up to 200...
Wait, caffeine's bad?
For a pregnant woman.
Oh.
You can have up to 200... Oh, God. grams or whatever a day, and it won't
milligrams.
Excuse me.
Holy shit.
Milligrams a day, and it doesn't affect the baby or the placenta, which is approximately 2 cups of coffee. But I don't. I've chosen not to drink coffee, and I'm extremely low caffeine.
200 grams. You'd be fucking tweaking, girl.
Yeah, but I have like some green tea every day, which is my doctor says is great. So, whatever. But I really want like Earl Grey.
Hey, are you gonna? So this is absolutely gonna be 2 hours.
Yeah, what's up? Oh, 2 hours? Oh, that's fine.
So
that's fine.
Are you gonna be here the whole time?
Maybe.
Because I thought you had that thing you wanted to do at 1.
I do have a thing I want to do at 1. I have asked if that can be moved, and then the other thing depends on the other person's schedule. Hey, but I'm in contact. So.
Hey, can you hand me my phone?
Yes, I can. Here you are.
Yeah, I was just talking about Street Fighter 6. All I want to talk about is Street Fighter 6 right now.
Oh, that's cool.
I was telling them how I wake up in the morning and I play Street Fighter 6. That's it.
Yeah, that's true. He wakes up, and before he even kisses me good morning, he runs downstairs.
That's not true.
He runs downstairs like a child on Christmas morning.
No, I wake up the same way every single day. I wake up, and I look over, and Paige is probably already on her phone. And I give you a smooch, and good morning, honey. And she goes, blah. And then I run downstairs to save the dog from his own piss. Right, so the dog doesn't explode on the floor.
Patrick, first of all, I'm up all night because the cat or you is like being smelly or loud.
Listen.
Or he's beating the shit out of me.
Can't blame people for what they do in their sleep when with their butt.
When do you shower?
Me? At night. I shower at night, man.
Yeah, Pat's a night showerer.
I'm a night showerer.
He's a night showerer.
Yeah, man. How dare I? Yeah, night showerers are way better, dude. They're better people.
Well, I've heard it's technically better for your skin.
Yeah.
But I guess that depends.
Yeah.
But the sweeping generalization.
Well, the main thing that it's better for your skin because your skin knows that you're like a better person because you're a night showerer.
I see. Taking a shower and then having to shit after you're clean. Worst feeling.
You know.
You feel like a failure.
Yeah, you're like.
You know.
You're sitting there and you're in the shower and you feel like you have to poop, and you're like. You don't do it, but you have the thought of like, should I get out of the shower and poop and then get back in the shower?
Yeah.
Or.
Well, if you have a bidet, you're basically taking a shower for your asshole every time you shit, so. Take that as you will.
Or. You know.
Speaking of which, we gotta order some bidets because like I'm about to need a rag on a stick over here. I'm not playing. Okay. Yeah. Like it's getting rough
tonight.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Hey, we should thank some people.
About to break my fucking
before
back
the show start because show start in 10 minutes 48 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna thank people. First of all, thanks everybody for showing up to the show. Supposed to be React content after this, but let's be honest, we're gonna play Street Fighter instead. Water Stealer kicked in $5. Thanks, Water Stealer. Keep stealing that water. Pat, I'm doing Japan cruise in October, and I remember you went during that time. I'm only gonna be in Kabukicho for like half a day. I'm definitely hitting Yakiniku Black Hole, but what are some other must-dos? I don't know anything about Kabukicho.
Yeah, I don't either.
Paige, hit that button.
Oh.
Hey, thanks for the 5 gift subs, Juarez Gorgeous. Honk. Honk, honk, honk.
Thank you. Oh.
Yeah, that's good.
A Japan cruise. That's so awesome. I'm jealous. Are you going to be in Osaka at all?
No, Kabukicho. For half a day. It's a cruise, so they're only, they're going to drop off and then come back to the boat.
Well, that's why I was asking if they might know. Because I know Osaka a lot better.
Commit crimes? No one will catch you? My advice is really good. Hollow Digits sub. Thanks, man. Mel Brooks K.A. kicked in a sub. Hey, Pat. Hope you guys are doing well. We're doing okay. Thank you, though.
We're doing well.
Sucker Punch did sub. Thanks, man. Video games. Also, happy 54 months. Hope you're doing well and staying cool in the summer. Doing pretty good so far. I think so. Goose Attack Almanac sub to say money. Thanks, Goose.
Thanks, money.
Thank you, money. I still... Which is more embarrassing, when I said thank you money, or when you said thank you for
number.
Thank you for number.
Thank you for number. Well, I think I said that when I was like, I was so exhausted and I had a migraine and I just was and I want to express my gratitude, but all I could see was a number.
Hey, Maple
So
Fried sub.
embarrassing.
Thanks for years of entertainment and the past 3 months being able to use your funny emotes. Also, a happy belated birthday to the best grappler dog, Zangief.
Thank you.
Yay. Max is going nuts from Rebirth. Might be showing up on his stream. Yeah, it's going to show up today.
It's totally going to show up. I think I saw that Jeff Keighley said, correct me if I'm wrong, his tweet said there would be 3 things that would be shown today that were going to confuse us or shock us.
Vib Ribbon
something-
sequel!
4?
Hey, Hey, Paige.
Hey, I'm Paige.
Do you know about Hungry Box?
Yes, I do.
So Hungry Box is a fighting game man that likes to vomit blood on people at events. But what he also likes to do is put out tweets shilling his partnership with something called Coinbox today.
Okay.
Does everyone want to get in on Coinbox? Well, do you know who does?
Who?
The SEC, who's suing Coinbox for being an unregulated criminal crypto enterprise. Today. It's like he put out an announcement, and then like when you go and search for Coinbox, it goes SEC sues Coinbox for securities, blah blah blah. Coinbase. I should probably get the name right. Sorry, Coinbox, if you exist. Sorry, Coinbox, if you exist. I got the name wrong. I'm talking about Coinbase. Sorry, I can't keep these goddamn crypto things straight. Coinbox is a tournament series? Oh no! Oh no, I'm sorry, Coinbox. I meant the NFT bullshit.
Wow. Way to go.
Wait, Coinbox is the tournament sponsored by Coinbase? Alright, I'm giving up. Anyway, don't get in on any of the scam that Hungry Box is saying, because so I can come good over the camera.
Shouting is so loud.
Anyway. Give up on coins. Stop coins. Vineth sub. Thanks, Vineth. Hey, that blind kid sub to say, can't wait for Bloodborne 3, the quest for Bloodborne 2.
I think today's the day. I think today's the day. Today's the day. We're gonna get Bloodborne.
Oh, you're fucking high on crack.
But it's gonna be, here's the thing. It will only be when I get up and walk out of this room to go do the thing I have to do. That's what's gonna happen.
You're high on crack.
No, it will happen,
Paige,
but only when I am not here.
Listen.
I am here.
I told you it was a
Paige
bad
leave,
idea
I know, right?
to smoke that crack rock before coming on to today's
Patrick,
show.
I would never smoke crack. I do cocaine like a lady. Golly.
Gelatin Boy kicked in a sub. I don't know what a summer game is. It's E3, but it's not E3. Mr. J plays 2K9 kicked in a sub. Can't wait to see Sad Animal walks through cell-shaded environment 5. I would be very surprised if Sad Animal did not walk through a cell-shaded environment today.
I'm so fucking sick of that. Sad Animal.
Are you okay? You just came back to us.
Yeah, sorry. There's a lot going on today, dude. Come on, Pat. Come on. You were with me this morning.
Yeah,
There's a lot going on. But, like, there's always, like, a sad animal. And, like, sad songs. And it's beautiful. And, like, I'm interested. But then I get sad.
I'm so sad, but I'm just a tiny raccoon in a cell-shaded.
Sorry. Yeah, I did kind of just, like, go away.
Yeah.
Sorry. We predicting Bloodborne here?
Outermost Ghost kicked in a sub. Woo, made it for live, Pat. That's me. I'm still alive. Late to the party subbed. Hi, Pat. Keep on keeping on. Thank you. Monkey Time Lord subbed. Oh! This regeneration of the Doctor is a monkey. Will fans be able to tell the difference?
Only Aftermath, thank you so much, honk.
Honk.
Honk, thank you very much for the 5 subs. Honk. Mwah. Thank you so much, thank you. Dude, Fuggins, I'm so disappointed in you. Pat told me. Oh man.
You know how I did this?
How?
We're sitting at breakfast making fun of Doctor Who, and I look at Paige and I say, "Hey, you know who really loves Doctor Who?" And she goes, "Fuck, don't tell me Fuggins." And I'm like, "You knew right away."
Ugh. Absolutely awful. Hey, wait a minute. Ben Up D287 gifted 10 subs. Thank you. I'm gonna honk. Give him more honks and a shake like a whore. Thank you so much. Yeah, I can't believe.
I like to think that Fuggins got into Doctor Who for the only good reason, which is to have something to talk about with the girl you're trying to sleep with.
Who always dresses up as the TARDIS.
Yeah.
Always.
Wait, what? As the fucking phone booth?
Bitches love to dress up like that phone booth. Do they not? Do they not? Tell me. Yeah, I know I'm right.
What does that mean, like the box? How do you dress up like a phone booth?
Google it. Google it right now.
No, I don't want to.
I'm telling you.
I don't wanna.
They love it. They can't get enough.
Apathier kicked in a sub to say beep. Thanks, Apathier. The Hatefish sub. All praise Dorito Man. His amazing ginger sidekick. I like Dorito Man. I like Jeff Keighley.
We love you, Fuggins. We're just giving you shit. But like, ugh. Anyway.
Fuggins is my favorite person that I dislike the most things about.
Well, that's not very nice.
No, it is. Because, like, I'll be like, this thing Fuggins likes is
also,
stupid.
Why, you called him Fungus.
Whatever. Like, so, like, I'm like, Fuggins, what you are doing now is horrible, and your taste in this is shit, and you're dumb, but I love you, and you're a great guy, and you're a good friend.
Aw, that's true. That's true.
Right?
That's true. Pat finally gets his prego fetish.
I don't have a pregnant fetish.
No.
I have a run away from pregnant woman fetish.
He has a thing
that's where the fun is.
Yeah.
And they call you and you just let him hit voicemail 10 times?
In fact, when I told him, Pat told me that I was pregnant before I knew. I let him know, or I gave him the stick before I knew.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he found out, he reached into his wallet, threw a bunch of cash at me, and ran out the door. And that's how I knew I was pregnant.
Maybe I can hit the bus before the last bus out of pregnancy town.
He didn't say, "Oh my God, babe, we're pregnant." No, he just reached in his pocket, threw it at me, and ran.
Finally.
I'm joking. That's not what happened. We actually taped it for posterity for our kid. But...
Hey, you guys want to hear a fun? We have 1 minute and 18 seconds.
Right, we do.
Do you guys want to hear a funny family story?
I think so.
So I have a family member.
Yeah.
She's all right, but she got divorced when I was a kid, and the way that she got divorced was that her husband was so done, he was so ready to just bail, that he called her. He was at work, and he called her on the phone, and he's like, "I would like a divorce now." And then he never came home once, and she never saw him again, and then he moved away. They went through all the paperwork. Like, through the lawyers.
Like, did he take anything with him when he left?
No, he took nothing.
Not even his, like, underpants.
No, he never even went back to the house to get his clothes.
That's crazy. That's, like, legendary shit. All right, we got 10 seconds. Like, that's fucking, kind of based, I guess.
It's really funny. Not
just
to my
letting you know what's going
she was
on.
Pretty sad. But,
Doritos Pope. Show me what you showed me.
She's kind of a dick, though, wasn't she?
I know there's other events going on today. We're just checking out this one. So, it's supposed to be
still, not very
2
nice,
hours.
Of course. A work-from-home divorce?
Please welcome to the stage,
the
creator of the Game Awards, Jeff
Let me keep an
Keighley.
eye on the copyright situation.
Yay,
just in
Doritos.
case.
Yay! Oh, he looks so handsome.
Can you guys hear me okay, by the way?
Okay, so this is mostly Xbox announcements, right?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer
Did I hear
Game
correctly?
Fest.
Woo! Silk Song.
Turn your
in
master volume
person,
down.
and today we've got
No.
a look at what's next
Xbox
in
is
video
later.
games
All right,
for
never
ya.
mind.
We are
General
live here in
announcements.
Los Angeles at YouTube Theater.
They're doing
and
their
it
own thing on
feels
Sunday.
so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
Woo.
Is he going to dedicate the back half of this to just shitting on Metal Gear Delta?
When I started Summer Game Fest back
Is
in
he just going to
2020
like
from a
pull
spare
up his
bedroom,
live
I never
Twitter feed and just
imagined
start
it would
fucking
grow
going
into
in
this. Today,
with an audience
the
behind
video
him?
game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular
Dumbest
goal
thought in my
today
head.
No,
is to
hopefully
get
this
you
time
It's
we
like,
will
what if
not
there's
see
like
a
one of those
random
indie
errant child
sad
stray onto
adventure
the stage.
We'll see
games,
the
and it's
first
just
He
called
turns out to
Streaming
be
gameplay
some
Gameplay.
known
of Mortal
weird memer.
Kombat 1.
Yeah, I don't know. That character turned out
It
to be a
delivers,
character,
don't
apparently.
worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next
Mortal
season.
Kombat 1. Okay.
And yes, we do
Let's
have
see if Mortal Kombat
a very
deserves to
special
exist.
grand finale that you're not going to want to miss.
Okay.
You know
I'll
it's
say
going
right
to be
now.
the Genius
Death Stranding
Kojumbo,
2.
right?
But let's get right to the
Yeah,
games
it's gonna be
and
That'd be a good
gameplay.
place to-
The first
No, that'd be
reveal
the
is
second
something you're not expecting,
Let,
which makes it that much more exciting.
Cash out on
Here
that
we go.
Kojima friendship.
Bet it's something we're expecting. Wow. I expected
Pop?
this.
Oh, yeah? No, wait. That looked like Pop.
Our kingdom is cursed.
What is this?
It's Prince of
That's
Persia.
very
Okay.
Pop
Prince
aesthetic.
has been
Yeah,
kidnapped
Ubi.
and
Okay.
taken to a forbidden land. All hope
Ubisoft
rests
makes
with us,
sequel
the
to
immortals,
decades-old
to rescue
franchise.
and
Fortnite
save
Pop.
the Empire.
Surprise.
We weren't prepared for what was coming next.
Pop Night. It's Pop Night.
Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
Well, it definitely looks all
air
right.
combos and launchers is, I
Because
guess,
the kids
yeah.
like the rap music.
I guess Prince Pop can do that. Pop can do whatever it
That's
wants
what
if
they
Pop
like.
is coming back. Okay, hold on. Reggie's at the door.
Guys,
Just finish this trailer, then I'm gonna
I
run
just
again.
want to let everybody
coming
know
back,
that the
Pop
Prince
can
of
do what it
Persia Sands
wants.
of Time remake that hasn't
The
even
only
started
thing Pop
development was supposed to come out 2 years ago.
cannot do is hopefully die again. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, add little wall. There you go. Metroidvania, air dashes. Yep. Shine spark it. Turn it into whatever you need to. Indivisible.
In these times
Little bit of platforming.
darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny.
Hip
and
hop.
Save the kingdom.
Okay. And he's got to stand. Yeah. All right.
You know,
yeah.
I'm
Fine.
starting to think
Fine.
that maybe
Do
Zelda
whatever
has a
you
good
need to
idea
do to
by
stay
having
alive,
characters
man. I don't
actually
care.
say
Turn it
very
into anything. All right. Let me get Reggie. Hold on.
The older
BRB.
I get, the more that kind of dialogue makes me just roll my eyes.
Yeah.
Here's a
Oh,
little
yeah.
surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
I can't wait to see these animations.
Couldn't keep you waiting on
Who wants
this
to
one.
see a low kick?
It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever
Their
since
animations
Ed
are
Boon and
really
the team
bad.
at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new
What do we
era
got?
timeline. And it's
Again.
coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now
Hopefully-
it is time for combat.
If
No
they're not committing to
spoilers,
2v2,
but this video is literally
then I hope they at
insane.
No
least,
spoilers. You're
is an
about to
Make
show
it
it.
more
It's a
than
trailer.
just-
Really
Look
insane?
at the
They
story,
partner jumps in, does a
gameplay,
striker,
and, yes,
and then
of
jumps out.
course, the fatalities.
Or perhaps like duo fatalities, I guess, is going to be a
Let's do
thing.
it.
I'm guessing they're, yeah, if they're going to work it in and it's not fully 2v2, duo fatalities.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
I have had enough of you.
Then go.
before I put you down.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, this
That's
looks
a
like the
TV
trailer they
screen?
put out the other
This
day.
is a bar?
I told you.
This is a modern day restaurant. He's wearing
Except
jeans.
It's stiff.
What the absolute fuck?
You have proven worthy of joining us. Come. There are other champions, I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Oh, is that new Kenshi? Oh, cool. I like Kenshi. Kenshi's
So apparently
a cool
this
guy.
takes place in
Oh God.
like the modernist modern day type setting.
How is he getting up after that?
That being said, are these
Hello.
two dudes just wearing suits?
So what's
Why fight the
Yeah,
tide,
there's-
Reggie?
Summer Game Fest?
Yes.
Oh,
That's
look,
cute.
it's like the Guardians.
Okay, let's go back to one here.
It's gonna be apparently.
Again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm,
Hold on a sec.
god of fire.
Okay, Striker.
That's cute.
Jax jumps in for
I
this.
just now that everyone is playing Street Fighter,
What is going on?
I feel like
It's pretty high flying.
air
I feel like a lot of
combos.
people
Yeah.
are able to see what I'm talking about when I complain about Mortal Kombat.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
No, I don't mean Striker the character. I meant Striker as in a sister. Oh,
so
yeah.
this is
Okay,
like-
Kano jumped in. Old
I gotta
costume
say-
Sonya jumped in. Okay.
Scorpion looks like
Yeah,
shit.
they're marveling it up. They're marveling it up.
Bad Scorpion design.
Damn.
If your disease
They're going
becomes
hyper.
known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Lord Melina.
Why did Liu Kang create a brand new universe in which Melina was
It's a strange
still
thing to
going to
commit a
be like
mainline
sick
entry
evil?
to like going hyper, you know?
Does it make
Old
the
Kung
bugger
Lao,
get bigger?
and then Raiden in his new form, and yeah. Okay, there's Striker as a
Striker's
striker.
a striker.
Striker as a striker.
Evil's high.
That's gotta be it.
That looked like Jax switching in, but clearly doesn't seem like any of the old characters do that.
High.
The deep cut.
Into Izuna drop.
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh.
Oh, that's gruesome.
Okay, Kano did a fatality, so assisters can do fatalities as well. Kill him on your walk of fame. And the gore.
Look at
Which
the
is
look at
people
the
are getting
violet.
uncomfortable for the
Doesn't it
first time
make you
ever.
excited?
Going
it's
like
too
it's getting because it's
realistic.
getting too detailed. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
That's
what it's
really
been.
bad.
that's what it's been. Just don't traumatize any devs in the
Yeah,
process
aren't
of
the
making
devs,
that
like,
shit, please.
traumatized
Anyone
from
who
all the
doesn't
gore
want
they
to
have to
doesn't have
look
to.
at?
Yes, that is a real story.
Stare
yes.
at horrible shit to get
Well, that was
inaccurate.
pretty good, right, guys?
Yeah. So
Now, I'm
Jeff.
sure you have many
Assists,
questions
fatalities,
about what we just
jumping
saw,
in,
and to tell you more,
and
I am so honored to
air
welcome to Summer
combos.
Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the
So they're
same
going more
franchise
hyper,
and fan base
but they're just
for
but
more than
they're
3
not committing
decades.
to the full
Please
team
join me in welcoming
based
to Summer Game
system.
Fest the creator
right?
of Mortal
But that's
Kombat.
a very unusual thing to go like. It's not a Mortal Kombat spin-off, like because Tekken Tag is still a side game.
You know, I don't like Mortal
But this is a
Kombat, but I
numbered
do
game
like
that's
Ed
getting
Boon.
like
Ed
hyperized
Boon
treatment.
is like a fucking huge liar, and he has a
All right,
great
what
time
kind
with
of? He
this.
lies on
He's
Twitter.
having,
He
like,
will lie to your
All
face.
right, well, Ed,
Keep it as
first of
his-
all, thank you for that incredible
Don't fall
world
for it.
premiere. We got to see all the gameplay of
Don't
MK1.
fall for his
and
lies.
Everyone just wants to know more about this because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these
Lies. Old
characters
timeline
you've seen
confirmed.
before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were
Brothers?
rivalries before,
Yeah,
now
okay.
allies, and
There's
so
no
mixing the whole thing up.
Lin
so we're
Kuei,
just kind of rebooting and that's
Shirai
what the
Ryu
one is for.
offshoot.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay.
It's
The
easier to
cinematics
understand
look
like that,
incredible.
I
I know the team has been working for
They
4
look
years
alike.
on this, but the
They're
thing
brothers.
we got to talk
Yeah.
about are these
They're twins.
cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff
these
there.
two
Now, so tell us,
together.
how does that work? You obviously
They grab
you
Darth.
see
So there's
who the
the
list
George Lucas
was,
walking
right?
through a
character
studio,
that
grabs
you
Darth
pick. So,
Maul
like,
and
you
like
also have
Omni-Man,
separate
red Twi'lek
cameo menus
Sith
for you.
and goes,
And
look.
Homelander are on that
Normally,
list.
They're
it's
friends.
a fighting game, you
Yeah,
don't see
and it's like,
a-
man, those are
a
like
roster, basically,
really
where you
similar.
select
Okay, so
your
8,
character.
So
After you do
16.
that, there's a second roster of characters, which are
Yeah.
a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these
24
fighters
to start.
actually, they will join the
Plus.
fight,
Jax.
but
A lot of blank squares there.
yeah, so it's
Yeah.
kind of like imagine yourself.
Oh, then it goes
Sub-Zero
further
has
down
some of
too,
Jack's
yeah.
moves,
Oh,
and you can
assists.
call him out. You can
Okay,
do it
3.
multiple times as you saw in the
2
gameplay,
assists.
you know.
Yeah,
So
2
you can
assists.
you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing. The best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in
Yeah,
gameplay, you have your
going
main, you have
full
your
Marvel
cameo.
is
How do you
not a bad
do some
idea,
of them? Is
but
it time-based? Like, how often do they come into? It's
just
not a tag team
actually
thing, right?
commit though.
Did it
Exactly,
transition
and
from the
you're basically
loading
summoning
into,
them.
like-
It's
Yeah,
just one
right into
button
the stage.
push,
Yeah.
basically summoning.
That
But
was
they have a
cool.
variety,
cool.
so you can go, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with
Kenshi's
down,
back.
it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Just
It's gonna be
assists.
You can bring them
Yeah.
in a combo.
Exactly.
The one of
exactly.
the only
so
of
are
these
they-
new
there's like a
characters
meter
that
up
like
on top,
people actually
which
like
is basic-
were like
that'll
super down for.
limited, so you can't obviously
Of,
fire
of
that.
that era, of that era,
It's like
you
the
know?
fighting
Yeah.
game equivalent
Yeah.
of having like
No,
a
he-
jump.
Blind
pretty
Kenshi
much
was
whenever
pretty
you
sick.
want, and they
It's
have,
just-
like in the middle of a combo, they'll
Assists
have
have
a
been
lot
around
of,
for
the fucking
decades.
everything else.
basically a whole arsenal of their moves.
Matrix
So
Path
some you
of
saw come
Kenshi.
out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. So you can play Sub-Zero.
That's the
with
lie alarm
Sub-Zero,
going off in the
right?
background.
You can play. Same thing with Scorpion, but a lot of our
You
cameo
can't put
fighters
a
are
K
kind of
in
like
assist.
nods back
Oh,
to
you're
our
right.
first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so
Dream
there's
Philia
a lot of
says
novelty. We have a lot
they're
of, like,
dependent
really
on their
surprising- I
audience
think
having
you
never
guys saw
played a
Goro.
better
Yeah,
fighting
So
game.
Fire God Liu
Yeah,
Kang
yeah.
made a new
there's
world, but he
lot of,
misses
like,
his
kind of
old
really
friends.
digging into the old Mortal Kombat games.
So he brings them back to
as far as-
suffer.
For one moment.
Recommendations. Assists don't have a whole lot
And
of
then
value
despawns
unless you
them
can
from
swap between
existence.
the characters with the
Feel,
tag.
kind of nod to the old.
I have returned. Do an uppercut. Now die. I'm
Well,
gone.
speaking of Naughty Dog games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that-
Oh, Van Damme is Johnny Cage now.
People don't know the story. I mean,
Sure.
Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so
Sure.
he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game we originally
If Ronda
wanted to be
Rousey can
Van
be
Damme, the
Sonya,
video game, and that never really worked
then
out.
I guess
So
you can
I
Van
can't tell
Damme
you how
your
many times
Cage.
over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were
Every
this
once in a
close,
while,
like
a
4 or 5
celebrity will just
times.
take the
Wait
role,
till
and
he's
then when they
just
when they,
old
the
enough
next
to
game comes
understand
around, he
the
just
paperwork.
switch it back.
So you're gonna hear
Yeah.
Jean-Claude,
It's
his
fine.
voice doing Johnny Cage.
Never
lines
happens.
and stuff like that. We're really
That's
excited.
cool.
Well, they
Well,
wanted
I
him
know
for
the
the
team
first
has
one.
been
Now
working
they
so
got him
hard in
for
Chicago to build
Mortal
this through
Kombat 1.
COVID, and it's
Yeah,
coming out
well,
in September,
because
so we don't have to wait long.
Mortal Kombat,
one.
because you
Just
know
make a
when
goddamn new
the
NFL
the one who
game,
gets
man.
away, a little bit of
Come on.
time
Over the
passes, and then
last
as
40 years.
they're
And so,
on the way down, you're on the way up, and then sometimes you meet in the middle. JCVD, not a ton going on these days. MK getting blown up. Maybe now we can meet in the middle, passing ships in the night.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so
Yeah.
we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots
When's
more
the beta?
characters to
Just-
reveal on the main roster.
They said
and
September is
cameos.
when it comes out, so
Ed
I
Boon,
mean,
thank you so much.
you know.
First look at Mortal Kombat.
When is rollback confirmed? When is the laundry list
So
of Street
excited
Fighter
about that
6
one. All right.
features gonna be checkmarked one for another. Because it's unfair at this point to just take that list of Street Fighter 6 features and throw every other fighting game next to it and go X, 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 X. Done got it.
At least they have rollback, right? They had it for. They had a good netcode for it.
Yeah, they figured out the implementation to some degree, but let's see how that goes. Ultimately, though, my biggest, no, I remember that was one of the ones where people were like, "This actually works."
To a new level.
Overall, though, I think
more grid.
They should have committed to full-on team
grid.
battles instead of just the assisting role.
But you're asking people to pick up more than one character.
As I'm saying that, I'm remembering people have said in the past, "Oh, I don't understand how to play team games. They're too much for me." Right? Dragon Ball was hard, and Marvel was always difficult and stuff because it's too much to learn. So I guess there's that part of it. Yeah. Maybe there's a compromise though. Maybe you can like let you pick, Skullgirl style. Like you can choose to power up with more or less.
That looks like a big visual step up from the first game.
Yeah.
Is this a
Well, they have an
Diablo?
evil logo.
It is
Path of Exile 2 or
Exile.
something? Or yo, people are gonna be hyped for that.
It was a Diablo.
That was
get your skill trees
Yeah,
out.
but they talked about it, so it's good.
Okay. Apologies for ambushing you on the way in.
Yeah,
with
we
the
did.
swerve. But it was like, okay, it's happening and no one's gonna watch the regular thing. We gotta do, so let's just fucking do it. It'll be sub 2 hours and then we'll continue at Mass Effect after.
All right.
It was
2 hours.
It'll sub 2 hours.
I see. So we're doing a whole show here.
Here, let's go. What do we got? What do we got? What is that?
That's what we use. Robot.
No, that is a robot, dude.
Why is he a robot?
Is it a skin or is it?
Why does he have a gun? Oh my god.
Artificial intelligence, Leviathan.
What is going on?
Exoprimal.
Is that the island in Cross-Tekken?
What are we doing? What the?
Oh man, Exoprimal looks really bad.
Oh god!
Oh.
We're doing Exoprimal crossovers with Street Fighter 6! Yeah!
That's so
Sell your game, boys!
Good
Sell your
I
game!
love it.
Yo, stack that cheddar.
Well,
Stack it.
they know you have to put Ryu everywhere.
Make that money. Caught your attention? Then you went, is that a Mecha Akuma like send up? And then they dropped a dinosaur in there, and you're like, it's Exoprimal.
Actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today.
Fuck it, man.
How loud is Jeff for you?
There's nothing more.
A little quiet. You want me to pull him up?
A little bit.
Is that Nick Cage? Oh, it's Nick Cage. Yeah, okay.
We can shape the fabric of reality,
Never mind.
transforming everything you may think you know.
Uh-huh. Ooh. Virtual cage. Coming to Dead by Daylight.
I can't even explain.
No. Dead by Daylight is a game.
Yes, but is the name Dead by Daylight Nicolas Cage?
He's DLC for it.
Disappointed I am.
That's a very sudden
He's a
The
survivor.
easiest way to find out
He's a survivor?
is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a
My
few memes
God.
on the internet
What an
across more than
abrupt-ass
4
fucking-
decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to
No
Summer
way.
Game Fest,
It's
Nicolas Cage.
so it's not him in the role of any of his roles.
Oh, you got people to
It's
stand up
literally
for him.
the actor
What?
Nicolas Cage.
How good he looks.
Hold on, I'm gonna check.
So handsome.
The Coppola himself.
He looks so young.
Looking good.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very,
Told you.
very cool club, everybody.
Oh, he looks awesome.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected
I like this
collaboration.
suit.
I gotta
I mean,
understand, how did this
Look, he has to
come
live
about? I
up
mean,
to the
some people be like, oh, maybe
Keanu,
he'll show
your
up in Fortnite,
breathtaking
maybe
moment
he'll be
right
in
now.
a
So let's see if he
game,
can
but
deliver.
Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
And his shoes
Well,
are clean.
it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And
I'm not sure about
when
the
I
waist
make
though.
movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named
Yeah, man.
Sadako, who I think
Yeah, I
is
think
amazing.
it's
How was that,
appearance in this game, so
the thing that
was
he
good
was
enough
just
for
in?
me.
Okay.
The unbearable weight of
Yeah, because what's fun is you're playing one of
immense
the
talent, I
survivors
think it was
in
called,
this
where it's like
game,
he's
and
literally
cool
just
that,
playing
you know, it's-
himself.
it really is this
And
museum
then, like-
horror,
Killers
Michael
or
Myers
something?
is
Well,
in
he,
it.
yeah, where he's,
Change
and
him
then
to be a killer.
exactly, Pedro
And
Pascal is
you
like
play yourself, or who do
basically
you
at
play?
an
So
Escobar.
I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage.
Well, there you go. He's talking about it.
He's
It was
he's
good?
going to a location
Okay, cool.
thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the
fun.
fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your
It's
three other
instant.
teammates.
After the
who are
Wicker Man
survivors
memes blew
with you,
up,
and it's teamwork. You're
I
working
appreciate that
together
he didn't
pull
try to
through,
make
and
the
I
Wicker
like
Man
that.
like
And so
happen
that was
again
a large
on
reason
purpose.
You know who should be a
as
killer?
well, that feeling of
Shia
bonding with
LaBeouf.
friends.
This is a little
You're
bit
fully
different.
into this. I know we heard your
He's
voice
cannibal.
in there, some
Yeah.
recorded lines for it and everything.
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage Survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right.
Nick Cage is the best.
Okay.
I
Become
mean,
one
He's
with
saying
this
the
game.
words.
This game, as you said, is such
Unless
an
you're
awesome
Keanu
kind of
Reeves.
collaboration
Oh,
with
yeah.
different characters.
I mean, the thing
For
is,
you,
dude,
I mean, how
anyone
did you
who's
find out
lived
about
in
Dead by Daylight?
Hollywood
Do you know much about
world
video game
Somebody
world?
for like
very
the last
important
20,
in my
30
family
years
is
is
a Dead by
on
Daylight
another planet.
enthusiast, and that really put the
Like,
hook in.
don't put them on a
Pun
podcast.
intended.
Don't sit them down for too long. They're not.
See,
They're
Dead by
not
Daylight
here.
normal.
To me, was
They're
an
not here.
opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say
Yeah,
it took me
so
nothing but a
if
split
you want to
second
kill Nick
say
Cage
yes.
as
And speaking about split seconds, what,
Lady
excuse me,
D
what I noticed-
or
excuse me,
fucking
allergies. What I noticed,
and you know,
was
Jason
that
or
every
Freddy
move you
or
make when
any
you're
of
doing
those
this, when you're in the
horror
gaming space,
characters,
it's
you
timed
can do
down to the
that.
split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be
Not
timed
Jason. Jason is
perfectly
his own
with the
right.
gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this.
God,
I'm
Nick
always
Cage
looking to
should
learn
be a
something.
Metal Gear character.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We
Called
want to see
Nick
Nick Cage in
Cage.
more games. Who
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Yay!
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first day. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man.
He talked just the right amount too.
Yeah, what am I doing?
Great.
Where are we going?
Just what I wanted.
Acts
Okay.
weird, man. I like
Get me
that.
out of here.
Where's he needs? There's a there like they like Chuck Berry. There's a bag of money right off camera. He needs to be able to see it the whole time he's on stage.
Killer. I'm still
I
very.
agree.
And here's
I agree.
an exclusive
Nick
first
Cage,
look
man.
at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's really, really
Yep.
looks a lot like him.
He's surviving.
It's just so weird.
Damn right I made it.
Every time I think I'm out,
Yeah.
I mean,
they
the
pull me
game's
right
been around a
back.
minute.
Asks,
They're
what would he
dropping
do
all
with
kinds of
as
content
as a
in it.
killer,
It's-
he would steal
it's
your
thriving.
fucking
Anything goes
face.
here at
But
Summer
it's
Games
been around
Fest.
a minute,
Thank
you
you
know?
very much, Nick.
Yep.
Lately, we've been seeing an incredible
Yeah,
number
yeah.
of video game adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives.
Oh,
and now it's
everyone's
time
so
for the world
excited
premiere of
for
the trailer,
this.
Introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today.
Oh,
to
he's
share
introducing
something
it.
with
That's
Be
so
sure to tune into The
awkward.
Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on
But still in
Get
season
ready to
3?
watch
Oh,
the
that's
world
even
premiere
more
of brand new
awkward.
I don't
trailers
even know what you're
for
talking
season
about.
3 of Witcher.
Oh, you
Thanks for
didn't see
tuning in
Witcher?
to Summer Games Fest.
No.
Oh, it's really good.
I heard it's good. But isn't Henry not Witcher anymore?
I thought he was gone.
Came in and people were saying it's like a nice. At least this is the first season. We're calling it like a decent synthesis of
Yeah, I
like
wouldn't worry about it.
video game and book. But and then there's all the toss a coin to your Witcher memes.
Okay, sweet pie.
He's just kicking.
I'd like a new painkiller game called acetaminophen.
Well,
Is
don't
that
have
funny?
the wrong opinions,
I
bro.
Hey.
Yeah.
People said what I saw was good.
Exactly.
I didn't know about I didn't know about Star Wars Episode 9 until the longest time, you know?
And then the sequel to that could be ibuprofen.
And then when they jump the shark, it's baby ass.
Oh, there it is.
Witchfire.
Hasn't that game been in development for like 9 years?
Anyone who decides to dress their character up like that
Hey,
is
isn't
going
that
to be
that guy
assaulted
from
by.
the
But
TikTok
why isn't it
I showed you,
Bloodborne?
like, yesterday?
and that question is not wrong.
No.
That's not Michael B. Jordan.
That is not Killmonger.
That's that guy does the videos.
No,
No, that's not him.
Yeah, I'm
It's
pretty
a
sure that
hairstyle.
is.
It's him?
Yeah, that does like the
it
anime
is.
battle happening in your neighborhood.
Get out! Oh, good for him.
Well, that's some VR swag, okay.
Yeah. Exclusively for the Apple Vision Pro.
Didn't cook it long enough.
Not quite.
Yo, teamwork.
You know what I found out about that, by the way, the Apple Vision? So, 2-hour battery life, it's $3,500. More if you're Canadian.
Yeah, okay.
$3,500 for the Apple
I
Vision
have
Pro
no
VR
idea.
headset.
I've seen like
It's two
It doesn't exist.
2-hour battery life. The wire stays hooked up, and it goes.
No.
The wire goes into your pocket if you have to use it portably.
Oh, that is.
What the hell?
That is.
And there's you can see the
stupid-
eyes on the,
stupid
from the
monitor.
opposite side, right?
Like, the
So
idea
like, and then there's like a
behind it
pass through.
seems sound.
And everyone was
No.
getting confused because the way they were marketing it was
Most
like, oh,
games
you can
wouldn't
see
even
through it.
support
It's like a
it.
transparent thing where you see the eyes, but that's not it at
Oh,
all.
see, this
It
is
actually does a
probably
scan of your
very,
face the first
very
time you use it, and then it puts an AI created image of your eyes
This
and
Dark
projects
Souls,
that
they
to
give
the
you a
other
gun.
side, so that anyone that's standing near you like thinks you're looking
do
at
not
them,
have a
but
fucking
you're
gun
but it's
in Dark
actually a
Souls.
fucking
My
generated
brain is in
thing of
Bloodborne.
your eyes. It's not a camera, because if it was just a camera,
But why?
because they want to make you feel like you're still connected to
It's been a
people.
while,
So it's
okay.
not a camera, because the
it's
camera would show
weird.
your vision looking all around at the
Yeah,
screen in
and
front of you.
bugging out and
So
stuff.
they don't want to show people that. So no, they're creating a fake AI generated version of your eyes that's being projected onto the front of the thing. In the trailer, you're seeing like parents looking at their kids, and the kids are like, yeah, playing around or whatever. But it's like, no, mommy can't see you. Actually, I mean, she can,
You play
but
with your, like-
you're not looking at
Yeah.
her eyes. You're looking at a
Oh.
soulless recreation of her eyes. So,
Do you know what it's called yet?
yeah,
Remnant.
that's what that is.
Yeah, it's the
actually.
sequel to a version of it that came out a little while ago, and it was like very indie, very like low budget, but it was great.
Aaron Black Origins.
Like the primary antagonist is like trees.
Does it come with the Kickstarter for Mortal Kombat 1?
Dark Souls with gun.
It's a fucking video game.
Bro, that's the
ass
hustle.
video
right?
game.
You gotta
Oh, it's
start a Kickstarter for a game that's already confirmed to announce and already has a budget. And that is the hustle.
Give me more Genius Go Jumbo.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's
I got all these
reveals,
V-Bucks,
use the
I don't know what to
hashtag
do with
gaming
them.
on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome
I want him
everyone
to just for the
co-streaming
final
show
announcement
live
to
on
just get
TikTok,
quiet
Twitch, YouTube,
and then have a
other
spotlight open
platforms.
up on a can
Those
of
you on
Monster
Twitch,
Energy.
We also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free
Hashtag
style
Suckman.
Warframe.
Yeah,
Watching more
or
than 30 minutes
a
of the
giant
show.
like mascot
Now,
Monster
speaking
Energy
of
with Norman
surprises,
Reedus inside.
Another legendary gaming
But you
hero
don't see his
set
face,
to
right?
return
Nope.
later this
But you
year.
know he's there.
Brand new game built
We
from
just
the
announced
ground up.
and now
I think is going to
introducing
get this fan
Norman
base
Reedus,
all-time
and it's just a
video
giant
games
Monster Energy
very
can,
excited.
and
Here's
you just
another
have to
Summer
believe
Game
it.
Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, you can switch.
Uh huh. Hey, there's
the heck
Fang.
is that?
That was Fang. The dynamite with the gun? You remember Fang?
Please
Brand new
be made
adventure.
by the
Go back to
Sonic
Fang
Mania
though.
people. Please be made by the white hat.
Okay, so you need to have a big thing telling everyone you're not looking at Sonic 4 right now. Because last time they tried with Sonic 4 a while ago, it was quite ugly, but yeah, as long as you get the physics right, everything's good.
With the side scrolling?
Is it one of those games that will never live up to the old ones?
So the question is
Different
this?
design for them.
I mean, is it gonna be just like a visual change, but everything physically feels the exact same, or is it?
I mean, it seems like new stages, right? Unless these are.
Well, yeah, no. I mean, based on the way they've been doing Sonic Mania.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, no, that's absolutely true. 4 players together, so kind of like the Mario 4-player.
Oh yeah.
New Mario Brothers Wii U.
Oh, so many Sonic.
Okay.
Cool. Who's making it?
Superstar.
Please.
Cool.
Please tell me.
Maybe.
It's the Christian Whitehead people.
Fang.
Hey, it's that Australian.
Show me a Christian Whitehead. Show me
standard for 2D classic
you know,
Sonic that's bound to appeal
put some
to
names
new and
out.
Legacy fans alike.
Unfortunately,
This past
all I
April,
remember is
Honkai
vanilla.
Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see,
Drop
the
some
game is
names.
bringing an
Give me a
exciting
who.
new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
Or at least lore by
I wish this universe
Flint.
had a few more things to do.
Oh, it's Wolf.
Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Team Trailblaze, back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Space China looks so much like China, but also in space. It's unbelievable.
Busy day ahead of us.
It's so funny because, like, predictably, there's a moment with every one of these things where it's like, okay, no, everyone, you just need to show Woolie insert character here, and when he sees insert character here, cool punch girl, whatever thing, vanilla flavor, whatever, then he's gonna freak out and he'll be super in. We just need to show him the one.
Look, he's punching.
That's all it's gonna take. No, just show him the one though.
He's punching stuff. That one.
That's it. He did the punch.
What is that?
Punch boy. Look at him go. Damn.
Never mind. I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time?
You in yet?
Show him the Virgil. Show him the punch. It's like every time.
Time for a buzz.
Like, yeah, man, that's the reason. You're right. It's the aesthetic thing. It's
Wait,
not like a million other
her
things.
alt is called ban user
right.
banned.
All right. That game is pulling people in and
All
pulling
right,
wallets.
inspired by the story
And I hear
of
that there's like
Pinocchio,
actual
Lies of
whales
P
that are
is a
part of the world
Soulsborne-like
aesthetic
game
of
with
like
the
what
team
they
at
worship and
NeoWiz,
stuff, and like
which
there's
is
like
coming to Game
statues
Pass,
and like
PlayStation,
designs
PC
that
this
have
year.
real
Well, if
whales.
you're wondering exactly
So it's
when,
no longer
we have news to share
metaphorical.
with you
It's
on its
actually
release.
literally
This
there
brand new
are
trailer.
fucking special whales
I
in the
wonder if they
design
took
of the
out the
game.
Puppet
That's
Lives Matter
amazing.
poster.
Ridiculous.
Geppetto's puppet.
Oh, Lies of P.
We need your help.
Lies of Boom.
Sorry, no, it wasn't that.
You
It was
can't use
all
a blue
puppets
butterfly,
are
man.
bastards.
Everyone's gonna get all Persona
That's
hyped.
what it
Oh,
was.
was it?
Oh my god, it was APAB. It's even funnier.
So this is a game that's basically Bloodborne plus Pinocchio that they announced.
Pinocchio.
Yeah, but like aggressively Bloodborne.
Yeah, it's Europe, right?
Like really, really, really hard. Which I know you're missing some context, but yeah.
Well, that thing looks awful.
Interesting vibe.
Like when they're walking through like wet, rainy, broken down European village, you're like, yeah, man. Like, All right, so show me our stylish French weapons. And flamberge.
That's a cool idea for a parry.
The worst fucking sword.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
Oh shit. The cricket.
What's one of them other French weapons we got?
Play demo now.
Fauchard? Fauchard? Fauchard sounds like a French word. I don't know if it actually is, but I always thought a Fauchard was cool.
A demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation,
Rapier.
Xbox,
Yep.
and
True.
PC. Check it out
True.
and prepare for the release on September 19th.
Rapiers are all right.
Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a
guillotine,
story and
technically.
world created by one of the most celebrated anime
The
artists
Retreat.
of all
Are
time.
sabers
This
French?
is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal.
I don't
for the first time
think
here at
they
Summer Game
originated
Fest. And I
in
think you'll be
French,
pretty hyped
but I
once
don't
you see the gameplay,
know
all
for
built in
sure.
Unreal Engine 5. Here we
Because
go.
it is a
Please be
not a musketeer, but fencing.
That's one
If the
piece, isn't
weapon
it?
name sounds French and everyone took it to anglicize it, like rapier, for example, then you can probably go, oh yeah, it originated French.
Okay,
but
I don't know what that. Wait, is that Trigon?
That looks like fucking.
Oh,
what's
it's
this?
Sandland.
Sandland? That looks like Sandland. Yeah. That's very Toriyama-esque. Yeah. Huh.
Do you know what Sandland is?
All this noise about Sandland
I'm
now.
asking you.
That's wild. It's a manga that came out. I remember when it was a new announcement. Must have been 10 years ago.
Yeah, this looks interesting.
Not really, no.
So now he's flying the game world.
Yeah. So there was like, Dr. Slump, Dragon Ball,
Okay,
obviously.
there's definitely an appeal to shooting a dinosaur.
And then there
with
was,
a tank.
Sandland was like supposed to be like, I guess
I can
the
get it.
potential new big thing, but it never quite, took off. Which, is another thing whenever I think about like a super famous mangaka that's like doesn't get a second series popping off. It's always like, oh shit, like the first thing changed the world. The second one didn't blow up. Guess I gotta go back to the first thing a little bit, It's not like he didn't try. They did do Blue Dragon though. They did do, the original Art of Chrono Trigger. Like Toriyama art has set up different game worlds and stuff before, but that's an interesting thing. I didn't think they'd go back to
to us
that.
at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live
Oh my god, it's been over 20 years. God damn. Oh shit, I remember when it was announced and it was like, oh, the new Toriyama. Oh fuck,
Later
okay.
this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
It's gonna be a cel-shaded animal in here.
Stray. Yeah, that one. Spitting in your mouth. And Hyperlight. The other one, second one, not the third one. Neon White. Yeah.
Stray is pretty good though. I don't know what that
Robots.
robot game is. I like Robot. So Outer
The
Wilds
one we
is coming
played,
to something.
the super cool one, Outer Wilds.
We're gonna announce something. Get excited.
Hyperlight,
Wonder
not
what
Breaker.
that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All
What was
right,
it?
next we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console
the
MMORPG
other
from
one.
NCSoft and Amazon Games, with an always-changing environment, massive
Anyway.
scale, PvPvE, and the ability to
Solar
transform
Ash.
into
That wasn't
creatures
Solar
to
Ash that we
battle
were looking
across
at just now?
land, sea, and air. Here's a look.
This
at
looks
Throne
like
and
the
Liberty.
kind of
Always
game that I
changing
get emailed
environment.
about and then I delete the email.
What's that?
Our guiding
Roguelike? Usually.
In this kind of world.
Well, there's oftentimes technical limitations to
Yeah, I
how
want
much
to
that
point out
really
that
means.
every Amazon
But
game that has
you can
come out has
generate
been a
landscape,
disastrous failure.
terrain, structures in a fairly procedural way these days.
destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power.
Will Amazon Games actually make a game? This is the closest we've seen to an actual video game existing, but I still won't believe it until it is out, because for the last decade, every time they've either picked up a studio or announced anything, it has never happened. It's the wildest, most crazy thing, but like, Amazon buying a studio is just like, that's the end of that. They won't go out of business. They'll just never release anything.
Really funny to me.
You know, it's crazy. I mean, at least people are getting
This feels
paid
like
and
a
stuff,
fake
but
mobile game ad video game.
Amazon has like
Doesn't it?
yeah, there's that stuff. I mean, Double Helix came in for KI because Iron Galaxy got bought. And then they would announce like the Fire, and they would announce like a couple of platforms.
Yeah, this
and
looks
the
very
Luna, and the there'd always be things, but there was never anything. You know, when you opened the box, it was Fugazi. It was woo.
This looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games.
Best season
One of
ever.
them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword fighting game Warhammer.
Hey, you in the back, stop moving.
Which lets you transform into supernatural.
I'm trying to figure out what his
worlds.
shirt
Here's
is.
a new look.
Trailer that came out
There has
super
still
recently
not
that had
been a
war pigs in it.
Swordy
There's a
fighty game.
really
with
recent trailer that had
tiny
war
guys.
pigs.
Yeah, of course.
on.
Yeah. Now the war pigs have the power. No, but that's not quite breathy vocals, but you know, I'm specific. You need the cover. Now the war pigs have the power. You know, because you're not gonna. Well, you can.
I heard the system is really, really entertaining. The fighting system in this game.
Is this our new future of like
at first there was some
action
kinks, but then
moments
they
with
ironed it
like
out.
Adele songs on top of them?
Warhaven.
Or the rap
That's not a
music.
For
It's
Honor.
really the only the two.
Yeah. Were you talking about For Honor?
Didn't you mention For Honor?
Yes, because the way that starting
Oh, hey,
moment
it's not Gang Beasts.
set up, it just reminded me
It's
of
that
it
game
because
that's
visually
not
there's a
Gang
setting and the
Beasts.
knockoff looked a lot like it. That was actually a bit of a joke.
That's how little I knew.
That was not at all For Honor.
That's how little I knew.
Oh my god, you've never played it.
Never played it, I told you!
Okay! Alright. So, there were times that, besides the channel... Okay, bro, chill. Here's the other thing. Obviously, we know a person that works on it.
Yes.
And besides that, at weeklies there was For Honor out a bunch, so there would have been a chance for you to play it in the weekly Montreal context, not just here.
Okay.
So just fucking relax.
I was like, oh, I've never played it. And you're like, oh, blah, 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 blah. I've never played it. I've never played it.
Okay, alright.
Well, but I've spoken with people about like the game system.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. It is the best fighting game with a third-person camera.
Okay.
It is absolutely the best of that.
Is this the wrong fucking trailer?
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I got really close to playing it.
Yeah.
I almost got
They play
tired
the
at
wrong
Ubisoft
fucking
to work on
trailer?
their game system actually.
I think we got some friends on this.
I don't think that's the fucking
Yeah, we
time.
got some
Get the
friends checking
Wumpas
it
and
out.
Dying Light. Get those Wumpas, Paige.
Get
I
that
declined the
W.
job at Ubisoft.
Okay. Yeah. Also, so you guys were telling me before, Gang Beasts at Home is made by the original Gang Beasts, like some original Gang Beasts devs. So they were kind of recreating it. Is that what that was? So they're just no longer at Double Fine?
Poor Jeff. Poor Jeff.
Oh, by the way, Amazon Luna is like even worse than the Stadia.
What?
That's why Party Animals is so similar. They're redoing it.
Well, I guess maybe that was okay.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Welcome back to
It looks
Summer
like they
Game
cut
Fest.
that
Isn't
guy
great?
off.
By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neocortex's right-hand guy.
Wow.
Now it's
He's
time
the bumbliest
to change
scrumbo.
topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way
Hey, it's
from
gonna be
Finland.
Sam.
Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Yay! Do the face!
Yes.
Do the fucking face, Sam!
Good to see you.
Max
Looking
Payne himself.
dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced
Doesn't sound
Alan
like
Wake
Max
at the
Payne.
Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you
When
said
he's-
2023. We are in 2023.
But,
It's
it
coming
is
this
Max Payne.
October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you.
We need to drop the lights so
13
that
years
like
since
all of
first
the
Alan
lighting
Wake.
on him
So
is
tell us a bit about what
completely
can we
different.
expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first
So this guy
survival horror
was
game.
the face
We
capture
have two
model
playable
for all
characters.
the Max
It's
Payne
a 50
like,
split
art.
between them.
So
They
Max
are
has a
on
fucking
their
face on that he
own
has at all times where he's
separate,
like,
terrifying
"Grr."
journeys through two different
And so
worlds.
like sometimes
and
he
yet
does interviews,
it's
they're like,
all
can you do the
connected.
face?
And the player gets to switch between them at given points in
Talk to us,
the
Sam.
story as they choose.
No, he's Swedish.
Yeah, we saw obviously at the PlayStation event you revealed
he's
Saga,
Swedish.
the second character. Tell us
Is that
a
a
bit about her.
suede
She's in
suit?
Bright Falls, and she's
It
sort of
looks really soft.
living
It's a
as
suede
a
suit.
whatever.
Yeah.
Written, is that right?
Might be a velvet.
That's a good question to ask
Okay.
going into this. So yes,
Oh, that's a
we
smooth
have
one.
Alan
Okay.
Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension.
It's a different language group?
And then we
Ah,
have
bar, bar,
Saga,
bar.
our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner,
Yes.
Alex Casey.
Okay.
Ah, the face!
And they're somehow linked in some way, right?
Nice mug, dude.
They are coming to investigate
Yes.
a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare. When
Wait,
they
he said
discover
she's going there with her
pages of a
partner,
horror
Alex
story.
Casey? Alex
Maybe
Casey is a
written by
fake
certain
person.
Missing writer.
By initials AEW.
And
Alex
this
Casey
I mean,
is a
just end every
completely
every
invented
time
person
you come out on
from
stage
Alan
with turning
Wake's
to the
books.
camera,
So
turning
obviously
your
it's,
head
you know,
down and doing the
Alan's
face.
still going to be playable
Just
in the game.
it's
You're
like the
gonna
Rock's
experience his journey,
people's
but
eyebrow. You know what I
Saga's a
mean?
certain
Just do the
character,
face.
And there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga.
Okay.
And it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game.
Oh, I'm glad.
This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural.
Now is the perfect
she will be
time to
going
get
in
into Alan
very
Wake.
quickly. She
Now.
has to learn
Now
to
is the
survive,
perfect
and with
time
that,
to
all
start
the players,
FF7R
will be on
at
the journey with
FF7R2.
her. And
Preparations
then we
have
open
been
up the
made.
experience so that
So that you could start the
can
sequel
hope to play
without any
Alan Wake
difficulties
in the dark
whatsoever.
days.
Alan Wake one's a great game.
Find
Is
his
the
way
perfect
out.
time to get
And
into
you
Mass
can
Effect
play
3.
as Saga in the Pacific
It's not like
Northwest
it's
as
like
the
it's a shooting game.
investigation goes on.
It's
And you
about
are
point and
free
shoot.
to
Shut the
switch
fuck up and
between
buy
them.
the new
There are a
game.
lot of connection
What are you
points,
asking me?
in many surprising ways, but
Yes.
there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as
Has he
Alan
been
all the
saying the
way
same
close to
thing
the
for the
end,
past,
or as
2 minutes?
Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two.
Yes, he's
sides of it.
taking
You're
quite a
always
few
so good
minutes
at
to
kind
say
of
that this
telling
game features the
challenging,
zapping
interesting
system.
narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially.
You
So
understand.
we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time.
Okay, that means Ed Boon's lying backstage.
From the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see?
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster.
Okay, so Reggie, your studio has just spent millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars on the third entry of a movie franchise where no one's going to know anything about what's going on unless they saw the first two. Someone asks you at a press conference, can I watch this movie without knowing what happened in the first two? What's your answer?
Oh, wow, you even got your flashlight meter again.
What's your answer?
Yeah, this is Alan Wake
Yes.
Buddy,
Yes.
Reggie is in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're hired.
It's very
and when you point your
compelling,
flashlight
and
at
it
dudes,
is a
like,
good
it burns the
standalone
darkness off
story.
so you can shoot 'em.
It is a cinematographical masterpiece, and you will definitely enjoy the experience. It's something that has never been done.
Now is let's come up. Now is
No, it's
the
only when you
perfect
focus
time to get into
Is
X
it still
movies.
sponsored by
Yeah.
Duracell?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
Hired.
Oh, we've seen that one. Right?
Leathery rain sound.
Yeah. No.
I remember FBI lady with the
Is that a
flashlight.
mug of
We saw a
coffee?
trailer, but this is gameplay. Or like you know.
It's that chair Virgil likes.
Uncut.
Okay. Yeah. I forgot this was
Skittish deer, bro.
Okay. I was ready for that one.
Yeah, because the other one got you. Yeah.
Then you gotta zap it. You gotta zap it with your light, lady. There you go.
I know some people really don't like it and call it like boring and stuff, but I don't mind the really clean HUD like design choice. Yeah, I don't mind the very clean graphic design.
You would not go into that light.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's a nice contrast sometimes to like, you know, sometimes you hi-fi rush it when that's the world you're in. Other times you can just like make it really neat. But I know some people are like,
So yeah, Alan Wake
fuck
1
that,
is like
KOF-11's
very
boring.
similar to what you just saw as like its primary gameplay.
well, you know, can't account for taste.
So, what was he doing all alone in this room?
Lady, there's a bigger gun. Go get the bigger
he
gun.
wasn't alone, Reggie. There was a deer. You didn't see that elk?
I thought the elk came from the right.
Text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Oops.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson.
I can't believe it. It's
Killer
just Max
left a
Payne.
Message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
2 weeks before Halloween.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Just drop Max Payne into these settings and allow him to fucking bullet time his way through every situation and just break it completely.
2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your
Space Marine.
There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain.
Reggie, I want to get into Warhammer.
Shoot the bugs.
40K. but I have not read the full Codex Astartes. Would now be a good time to get into Warhammer?
Now is the perfect time to get into Warhammer. We'll get to learn about these great factions.
But the book is very big.
I hope that all of the Space Marines.
I have not yet pondered any orbs.
Well, they wouldn't.
I have not yet sworn allegiance to the Emperor of
No, he
mankind.
should be the Emperor, man.
Then you can't see him.
Well, no, he'd be like a horrible corpse inside a big chair.
Open the gates. Care to see if we can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport. Open back, damn it!
That's a lot of bugs.
What?
For the Emperor!
There you go.
This winter.
Space Marine 2? Cool. I have a fucking.
That's right.
Be eating good this year, huh?
I have like an old copy of the Saturn game. I think it's Space Hulk from way back in the day. Play one game and suddenly you have like 8 lungs and 4 livers, man. It's wild.
Cool.
Interesting layering.
We can take the Octopath style and do more things with it.
My cabbages.
Potatoes. Also cabbage man. We can go either way with that. Yeah, lit sprites are great. What was that other game we saw that was like killing it with the lit sprites? It was the last award show, like super gorgeous.
Huh.
That looks cool.
That's interesting.
Yes, Your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace.
That looks like the Strive lobby. No!
Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter.
Strive
It's a
Lobbies,
brand
the
new
game.
world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
They said they didn't want it. So we made a whole game out of it.
What was the logo? Sorry, I missed it.
We gotta be ready. Nonsense.
Okay, never mind.
This is John Carpenter.
Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
John Carpenter.
On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame.
Is that a... That's not a breathy vocal. Toxic Commander. Okay.
You know,
Okay.
when they said John Carpenter,
Zombos
my
or
gut
zombie?
kind of dropped and it was like, please don't be generic monsters.
What's different about these ones?
Oh my god, it is back 5 blood.
There's the bloater. There's the railnish.
So is this like a tank adventure?
Maybe it's the fluid dynamics of the Zombo. You know, sometimes it's not about the Zombos themselves being any different. It's just the system that they're in. You know, like Days Gone or so.
It's not innovative by any means, but maybe it feels good.
Nah, I can see it.
Zombie games are still popular.
Or sometimes it's just Zombos. You know.
Fucking your ex. There's nothing
Saber
new going on, but it
Interactive.
feels good. You know what I'm saying?
That is toxic.
It's a real simple one versus many
More
situation.
unexpected collaboration.
You know,
John
like it's a
Carpenter
very
and Saber
simple
Toxic Commando, that looks
video
plenty
game
fun. You guys think any of those
setting
zombies
to work
made it?
within.
All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of
Okay.
Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of
I heard this
Steelwatch.
is incredible.
He's a second antagonist
And
who's voiced
It was an early access up until now, and it was one of those things where like you could lose your progress if you went too hard on it.
Oh.
So just you know, but hitting that 1.0 means you're good to go.
Swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within?
Oh wow, we're
and
actually gonna go to Baldur's Gate.
Swear.
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us.
Voice acting.
Gods have mercy on
It's a new thing that's happening. It's pretty cool.
A mad dog
Do you know who
You can
Jason
record
Isaacs
lines
is?
and have the characters actually say them in the
What?
video game.
They pay people for that?
You can be my equal. There's an old
That
wisdom.
doesn't sound like a living.
Alliance.
Anyone
Never
can
be
do that.
mended. They can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its
No,
earth.
apparently the dialogue and stuff in this game is like really the dialogue choice system and stuff is really advanced and
This city is mine.
noteworthy,
I'm not ready
groundbreaking.
to call you enemy.
Broke new ground.
What do you
because-
say?
See, it's the
Shall
lighting
we
in
be
the room.
allies?
Actors are cool.
Okay, now Reggie,
Cool.
I want to get into Baldur's Gate 3, but I have not played Baldur's Gate 1 or 2.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
That evil guy was the J.K. Simmons.
Is now the perfect time to get into Baldur's Gate 3?
Sven tells me still for the end of August, and we can't wait.
You know what? I would maybe read the wiki.
Games and Insomniac are set to bring
The official wiki or the game the fan wiki,
fandom.
not the fan
Not
wiki.
the fandom one.
Okay, not the wiki.
Is Brian
Okay.
Tahar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by.
Or
Stopping
to
by. I know
like
you got a lot of
fatigue
work
just
to do.
kicking in.
Wrapping up the game, and we'll check
You
it out
know,
in October.
because like I fucking love Guardians, both of them. You know,
I saw the first one, and everybody told me the second one was like not worth.
no,
Yo, Power World!
The second one was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Creatures
Animal
called
slavery game.
I'll see it and I'll let you know how I feel about it.
kind of like Pokemon. with
Power
guns,
World,
and
let's go.
Then we're gonna
Okay.
Oh, is that the slave Pokemon?
Slave Pokemon, you remember? Yeah, Slave Pokemon, yes.
Which recreates the myth
Just
of
absolute dystopian commentary on the nature of the horrible fucking
Yeah, Power World.
like
yeah.
anti-workers' rights shit, guns, and just
When's
nonsense.
Power World out, man?
I want to see
Put
more
those
suffering.
Enslave
goddamn
your
pocket
fucking
monsters to work.
Pokemon.
No, don't show me joy. And
No. And no, people don't know, Reggie. They don't know yet. Yes, they have to think it's Pokemon first for a second. Then they see that shit and go, wait, what? And some people are seeing it for the first time, and now you're like,
Okay.
Yes.
Wartime.
Actual explosions, actual bullets, not just like water cannons
Like, where are
with
all
the
the
aesthetic of
guns?
war
Yeah.
on that Blastoise. Real war.
So blatant. I love it.
Oh, so crazy blatant.
My god, man. They're going for it so hard. Like, these are real-ass Pokemon designs. Like, and they're like, no, we want it to be cute. We want it to, you know,
There's a date
have
on it
appeal.
now.
But just, there's a darkness not too far beneath the surface. In fact, it's actually on the surface. There's just a little bit of dust.
Whoa, the shadows. Need a bit of work.
Yeah, well, so does my bladder, so. BRB.
That's a big boy. Sadako.
What is this?
Yeah, we want the demonic Japanese lady. And it's like Ganondorf.
This is Black Desert? Really? Oh, well then ignore it. Continue to ignore
I
it.
can't read that. Land of the Morning Light.
Oh yeah, definitely ignore that.
Our
Seems to be a lot
story
of
is more than what hobbits and elves
samurai-ish
know.
looking.
Oh, that's
It is time
Jonathan
we
Reeves.
join
Super popular.
ourselves.
Easy to make a samurai
With
game.
hammer and axe we mine and scout. Across Middle-earth, delving for riches.
John Rhys Davies. Yeah.
Minecraft 2.
Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach.
That's
Warrior.
Minecraft 2.
Wow. Steve looks fucking crazy.
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back.
Well, they just don't know what to fucking do with the Lord of the Rings license, do they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everybody wants to begin.
No.
Lord of the Rings that license hasn't been used in a second. Gotta dust it off. Gotta use it.
See, when I see them stretch your limits and the fucking thing expands,
when you pay for a
all
license,
I can think
man.
of is like a digital goatee just going like, ah.
Ew, come on.
This is the fucking trailer from before.
Are there any like thrown out pages from the garbage bin next to Tolkien's desk that we can unfold and start making games from?
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
For iOS and Android. Oh my god!
First Soldier.
This is what is this? Yeah, we.
Oh, he's calling
okay.
him. He's calling.
Why is the frame rate so fucking bad?
Oh God! Don't pick up! Don't pick up, Gax! For the love of God! Please let his batteries be dead. Oh shit!
I don't
understand.
Sephiroth was calling Gact. Just for the record there.
Oh wow! The more they show of this, the less good it looks.
Well, they look like Final Fantasy IX characters there.
So this will all be canon?
Glenn?
I don't care how the First Soldier ended. I want Gax to not answer that phone.
My favorite Final Fantasy VII character.
Everything being released here is part of the new canon that's uniting all of FF7 again. Yep.
Yeah, that.
So they basically announced FF7 remake.
Registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just
Ever
started,
Crisis.
and
They
users will
announced
have the
the
chance to
First
participate in
Soldier,
upcoming closed beta
and
test.
now R2.
Now, speaking of Final
and
Fantasy,
basically the new compilation.
No. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito if you order from Taco Bell using the code Game Fest.
Yeah.
Get the chance to win
Do
a
it, Pope.
Final Fantasy 16 prize
Do it.
pack. DoorDash, stay in your game.
Do what you gotta do.
Now, here's a
Wow,
look at the
America,
game
you're
we did
lucky.
last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Oh, Banishers! That's that game with the cum priests.
Even he had to
You
like
are the
pause and be
last
like, okay,
cum
hold on.
priest.
Not true.
No, don't you remember?
That's why you gotta say, let's
That's
take
what
a word from
everybody
the
was making fun of
sponsor.
it.
Don't nod. Vampire?
Banishers.
And
end suffering for
creators
those
of
who live.
Remember Me. And then Life is Strange.
We
You know,
bring
that whole thing.
closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red.
So this we saw a trailer for, but there was no gameplay in it last time.
I want to live.
And I remember it was the
Oh, his wife's a ghost.
Yeah,
As the man
Ghost
says,
Wife.
we face a choice.
the point when I was talking about the whole bullshot thing.
I banish you. Death to the dead.
Do we kill? To be together again. Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Yeah, so even though they got into a huge line of narrative, story-based, kind of like Telltale
Where's
games.
the cum priest?
The first game
Just
they
the
made
way
before
the
that, Remember
last
Me,
trailer
for
was,
Capcom,
like, "You're the last
was actually like
Banisher,"
a
and people
beat 'em
just-
up.
Yo, hey! I know this guy.
Let's go, Yakuza.
あなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。
I can't stop the beeping. It's happening by a construction thing outside. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry.
Good old Joe Yakuza.
It's really annoying though because it's not stopping, and now the beeping is going into the other type of beep. Oh god. They're doing construction around. It's this or the quality of the mics go down horribly. It's sorry.
What?
Wait, what? He had like a magic whip.
Spider-Man?
Yeah, man. Let's go. Fucking Magic Kiryu? Why not?
Holy shit, it's the Gold Castle!
That's not Judgment Guy, is it? Okay, I'm never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. What is the man who erased his name? Okay.
Yeah.
Like a dragon Gaiden. Okay.
What?
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m.
Wasn't that when that was first announced? That was the like, here's how Kiryu came back to the world post like a dragon. Was that it? Right? It was like the Kiryu catch up story.
This is like the Life Aquatic.
Yeah. Okay. Right. I remember now.
How long has it been now?
Wait, Quantic Dream is tied to this? Oh, there's gonna be ghosts.
2 months and 17 days.
He's been under too long.
Steve Zissou.
What operation are they running down? He shouldn't be here. Is someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here?
Oh, that's a scary game.
No.
You don't like the water, bro?
Are you there?
Yeah. Good things happening under the waves.
It's a ghost.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
Next,
Thanks,
Call
Ocean.
of Duty.
Don't hurt
There's
us,
a new
please.
Call of Duty coming this fall
Happy
along
World
with
Ocean
Warzone
Game,
Mobile.
day,
Today, we're
everyone.
going to give you the first ever look at Season 4.
Oh, did I miss Aquatic Dream
Modern
logo
Warfare
before
2
that?
Warzone
Are they
launching
just
next
they're
week.
publishing that?
Here's your
Okay.
first
Well,
look at
they're
Bondel,
publishing.
a new
It's,
Warzone
you know.
location with points of interest,
All
including
right.
medieval castle, a soccer stadium,
That's,
and an abandoned zoo. Yep. It's all happening.
It's fine.
Check it
You
out.
can print out
There you go.
the packaging and
Jeff's getting like way worse
marketing.
at showing what games he's actually like hilariously not interested in.
Call of Duty.
Like he's like laughing at the end of these roll-ins.
He cares less.
Bondel.
I respect that.
Didn't? Am I crazy or didn't Call of Duty like look better than this? I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I don't know.
Am I dead?
No, maybe not.
Oh, I'm dead.
I thought it like things were a bit more realistic.
Yo, I can that cut where they said he see me run and he jumped on the helicopter. There's a 12-year-old making a fan cam of that going, this is
and
peak.
like rock bottom.
Oh, the battle royale stuff.
Peak
The
on
battle
God.
royale stuff has been
real.
yeah.
The
all of
boys.
it.
Did you see that?
I saw the boys. So, Homelander
Ghost
as
with like low diff Goku
as a
man.
perk that you
real.
can get
Next week.
and unlock.
Today is a big day for
Like a
video
tactical
games, but
nuke.
also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space,
Okay,
we
I
all
guess,
raced
yeah,
the
the,
911. At some point at a game, Xbox
The
has teamed up with
Warzone,
Porsche for a limited
battle
edition
royale
line
stuff
of 75
looked a
consoles
little
inspired by
I
16
less,
forgot that kind of car
sharp
is
and
called a
realistic
911.
compared to the solo campaign
inspired
stuff.
by the Porsche 963
Makes
that's
sense, I
racing this
guess.
weekend at the 100th running of the 24
Oh,
Hours
I
of Le
fucking
Mans.
forgot.
Let's take a look.
Lee Nans. Yeah, drive into the Xbox. that's where you want to go.
Did Jeff actually say the phrase "We've all driven a 911"?
I feel like he did that on
I'm
purpose.
really not like super big into cars.
I was gonna say, is it? Yeah, you driving?
I'm still frustrated.
Racing?
Fully
Where
misspelled
you going?
911.
Where you racing to?
I like the colors.
Yeah. Okay.
Here it is. The Porsche Xbox Series
That is
X.
an
These custom consoles
ugly
are not for sale.
fucking
It's
You can't
pretty,
enter for
it's
a
bright,
chance to
and
win
that
one
means
right
the
now
dust will
at
show up
Porsche
even
Xbox
more
Sweepstakes.com.
obviously.
Make sure to stay
It's the
tuned
reason
for the
why
Porsche
it's not
and
for
Xbox
sale.
social
See, because
channels
that
for
black one
additional
right there, you
opportunities
can't
to get
see
your
the
hands
film
on these
of dust on it.
consoles.
It's actually
All
pretty
right.
well hidden. If you take a
Next,
look, it's, you know,
Labs are
it
building
kind
the
of
next great
slinks in the
entry into
darkness, but
Cozy
those
Farm
bright
St.
reds and
John,
yellows
like a cozy
really
game
accentuate the
inspired
layer
by
of dust.
classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly.
This looks genuinely
Before I know
unreal.
it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air.
Various characters.
Like this art
Farming.
style looks
Yeah, man.
overtly fake.
Like I said, I had one season of
I don't know what to say about it. I don't know why.
Harvest Moon in my life when I was stuck in Alabama and I had nothing to do. I was just playing Harvest Moon on my brother's laptop, and
was that fun?
It was fun. I really grew to enjoy that brief period of Harvest Moon
Like the
playing,
fraction of one
and
frog.
then I didn't go back once I had my freedom. But for that period of time, it was pretty fun. I made a little farm.
Yeah, this looks like a show, like a game you'd see somebody in a TV show
That
playing
should
in
be part of the
background.
Nintendo Direct
Promised
Farm
variety,
Fest.
There it is, Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same
Farm
show.
Direct.
Only at Summer Game Fest.
Wasn't there like 12
Now
farm
please
games?
welcome Ben Brode, Chief
I mean,
Development
my-
Officer
probably
and
17,
final
but-
enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up,
Oh
Ben?
my god.
Yeah, I fell right
You
off
guys
that
have
shit.
been on fire. Last
Yeah,
time I saw
I
you
was
at the
down in
Game
Oakwood,
Awards when you
Alabama.
won, Best mobile game. Seems like you've been very
For a
busy. We're
little
excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the
Oh,
wildest
wow.
we've ever
Whoa,
made.
wow.
And,
Energy.
Some new game modes.
Yeah, okay, dial it down, bro.
Certainly, yeah. I'm
guy loves
excited to
cocaine.
announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever with a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest
Marvel,
mode. It's a
baby.
great way
It's
to get a
Snapters.
super
Marvel
competitive
Snap.
experience.
Marvel
and
Snap.
some exciting
Sing it.
rewards.
Yeah.
But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben.
Did he pull out a little knife right before stage and do a little, just get a little Vicks in the nose?
Something fun.
How we doing?
For us to watch, right?
Oh,
I got this. I got this.
So,
I got this.
listen, I am incredible at
That was good.
games, but some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Hey, fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff.
Now,
But sometimes
we've seen a lot of people we know have been
sometimes it's because
getting
they might just be
pulled in on Snap. I know Jimmy Bones has been
unlucky.
playing it. I know Pat's been playing it.
Cue the tape.
Snap has been, pulling people over.
Oh, snap.
Seems like it's a thing.
Okay, I don't have
Oh,
an
hey.
ideal
Pro
hand of
ZD,
cards
what's
here,
up?
But that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She
I
gets
like the
+2
idea that he
power.
just made like
Let's see the next
$50,000 with his cell phone video.
25% chance of
Okay, this
Let's
is
go.
fun because it's the
Okay,
exact
well, I
thing
mean,
that happens
25%
in
isn't
Snap.
that bad.
Filmed on a fucking iPhone. Let's do it.
Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Bar. Players cannot play 4.
Also,
5,
you
or
can see
6
the white
cards
part
of
where the
power.
cards are not cut like clean, printed out from a printer.
Also, if you don't play a card
Self-folded?
lister, you have 0 friends.
Secure the bag, Pro ZD. Secure
but-
that fucking bag.
But are you gonna fix that problem?
No, only
Who plays
acknowledge.
cows?
Still to come, we're going to look
are
at
you
Morbius
serious?
of from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top
Yeah, blank that guy out
Yeah.
with the fucking
I can't
the banner
believe.
completely. Shut him out.
Now, here's a look at King
Like,
Arthur
that's a big
Legends
reason why I
Rise.
stopped
The
playing
word
that game.
the word wilds is starting to get used quite a bit
A Fantasy Squad
in these
RPG
their
adventure
video
that is available
games.
to pre-register
Could it
today.
be added to the slot machine of Dawn, War, Storm, Gate, Face? Maybe.
Arthur?
I have sacrificed
Oh my god, I thought he said Martha.
your kind.
Alright, well, that's the public domain monster noise number 2 in the first 5 seconds of your fucking trailer, so this is probably a piece of shit. I'm gonna be really blunt.
Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked, and you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Is this a goddamn Lord of the Rings game? Because that looked like a lot like the Sauron.
The soft
Actual
sounds
gameplay
of a
footage,
Reggie
cut
who's
to
grown
cutscenes
to
in
learn
engine.
and now understands what he's seeing.
Oh yeah, that is.
You
a-
recognized
that is a-
everything there, right?
That's a fake
You
video
saw the cutscene only, and then you saw the nothing, and then you heard the vocals, and now you know.
Remember the fall.
Remember when you first sat in on one of these events and you were like, I don't get it. What's the... Yeah, everything's awesome. Right? Remember all of that?
Chinese World of Warcraft
Now
game
that
that's, like,
laughter
hilarious.
is the laughter of a man who knows.
It's just.
You have ascended. Welcome. You're with us now.
It has to be more than that.
It's
It has to be
it's
more
the
than
same thing every time. But no, fucking sit here and watch it.
To be fair, it's not no.
Oh,
Because
no,
something
it's by these
cool might
guys.
happen.
Oh, okay. I'll play
We might
this.
get Bloodborne. So just
Those games are
fucking,
good.
you know.
Joe Man's art style.
Come
is good.
on. Death Stranding 2 is right around the
Oh, you
corner. They're
played
going
the
to show it
beta?
right
It
at the end of this
sucks?
because
Awesome.
he's Kojima's friend.
I laughed solely because of the music.
I know, but you
everything
like
sucks
all
ass
the
except
build
for
up
Street Fighter.
is like it repeats.
It repeats, of
right?
course.
I don't know what this is, but I saw the face and that's a fucking.
It's like watching a movie trailer, you know?
Yeah.
You know, you see Pixel, Adam Sandler.
That's it.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then
I
it's
mean,
like, okay.
It's
yes.
very different.
Every time
from
a
Fortnite.
popular song
Get
pops
a
in,
pop song.
Yeah,
But
this
there's
is why I told you
it's
Super
'cause it's
Mario
the editor.
movie.
Okay.
yes,
The licensed
the music,
tracks,
yeah.
This I'm like no.
At least the Mario movie did have like
Original.
well, it had like originals based on the classic themes
Yes.
that were great. But
Yes,
yeah. But like it's not just licensed music. Licensed music is whatever. Like you know that's one vibe. It's the specifics of the breathy vocal cover.
That too.
That's layer
totally
that's layer 4, man. Right? Like layer 1 is like sure fucking everybody wants to rule the world, right? But then you hear everybody wants to rule the world, and then the logo comes out at the same time as world. You know. In fact, it starts with right before the part was everybody wants to rule the world. September 15th.
Do not dubstep the board.
You know? And you're like, God, it never fucking changes.
It's been like that for 20 years.
It just never changes, dude. That, man. That's what I'm trying to say. But you know what? If I can't explain it, you'll see it. My mom used to say, if you can't learn,
my
you go
God.
feel.
Star Trek Infinite.
If you don't hear, you go feel. You can feel it.
It's Will Arnett here.
Hello, Will.
Yeah. Right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal.
That was awesome.
That was good.
Peacock
That
starting
was
July
great.
27th.
Nicely
And
done,
I'm very
Bojack.
excited
Nicely
to share
done.
a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure voicing.
Self-awareness.
Is there anything sadder than actor in a white room in his house telling you to watch something?
Swung a little wide there.
It's very 2020, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Or me, a tall glass of water. Me, I'm more of a Hawaiian. Punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you? Look, clown, I don't need 4 wheels to kick your ass.
So was it a Twisted Metal TV show that got announced?
Is that Samoa Joe? Really?
Right? Was that? Yeah. Okay.
How about a little kill music? She had dumps like a truck.
45 seconds in, and we have not seen a car.
All night long. Let me see that thong. Like it when the beat go. Baby, let your booty go. Girl, you want to show? That thong, 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 thong. Do you love the silver-haired god? Don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
I hope Cisco got paid.
That's
Weird.
camp.
Bro, I mean... like,
and what is
Yeah.
Peacock?
Yeah, that's what
the
we call
NBC, HBO
Yeah,
Max.
Oh, okay, I can see it. NBC with the logo.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the NBC subscription.
I would kill myself immediately. I would
Yeah,
try to
man,
kill
I don't
someone.
know.
Brought to you from France. Here's the
I remember
world premiere.
Twisted Metal 2's
That's
intro
not
with the
true.
whole world being dead was
not
like
when
one of the
it's
first
good.
times I remember
Only Pat.
being like, oh my god, that's so scary. Like innocent people are dying. Why would they just kill everybody? For no reason.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisbunga. Let this power flow through
Did
you.
you say Lisbunga?
Alongside your past selves. I'm here again.
So the lesson is this game has corpse running.
That's another me. I look good.
Oh, more than that.
I rewind.
You play with your past
Oh, that's a cool concept.
timelines
Okay.
when you lose?
Nice.
I like that.
Or is it like you don't need to lose, it's just you split yourself up?
No, it's affecting the world. And then you run it back, then you can complete puzzles.
Yeah, that's a cool
with more than
concept.
one run.
You can be in multiple places at once.
So yeah, Time Force.
It's like Super Time
I will
Force.
become Legion and crush these demons.
A couple other games have done this type of thing.
Beat the entire level
it's a it's a really
simultaneously.
cool mechanic where you play with your own after image.
Yeah.
Like Super Meat Boy kind of showed you where you'd fail, like the
But we
ghost or
stopped
whatever.
playing with
But
it.
no. But then yeah,
Very
Super
cool
Time Force would be a game where like it
independent
actually is
game.
affecting the
Brand new
world as you
IP
move, as you
from
do it again.
Ascendant Studios,
It's
a
very fun.
single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like
fucking
Doom with
game.
magic. It also has a great cast
Mass Effect.
led by Darren Barnett as the main character Jack.
Yeah,
He joins us
Bar-
now. Hey,
yeah,
Darren.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
like
this was Mass Effect.
This is such a cool game. Super high production value,
This
spectacular.
is like the
gameplay.
fucking
I hate
first
you.
shooter
Play your main
equivalent
character,
of the
Jack,
movie
right?
Stealth, where that stealth bomber became evil.
Battle mage that controls all.
Does that work for anyone? Does anybody know what the fuck I'm talking about?
He's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage Jack comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's I guess they call him a street rat, is what he was. But he, during a time of
The tip of his
intense trauma, he
eyebrows
summons
are
the power to control
Oh, it's
magic.
actually quite
on
comfortable.
fleek.
Part of
I
the
think that's you.
Immortals,
Yeah,
like
they
the
were-
Navy
You get the
SEAL
flash.
squad
That's-
of
they were
this world
doctored.
called Avium,
We
and they're
are-
in the
That's
middle of
not
heaven.
natural.
You are
Right.
looking
Control
at
magic.
fucking manufactured perfection
Okay, you know what would make this
on
game
the
more
tip
interesting?
of those eyebrows.
If the main
God
character,
damn.
instead of being a street rat who comes from nothing, but is actually a handsome young man who's going to learn about his
Got out
power,
the laser
it's
for that.
a rich old piece of shit played by Danny DeVito, and he's like,
Yeah,
I'm the trash
so this
man.
is a wild
Yeah.
part of the game.
I'm the
This trailer's
rat
going to be
man.
showing you
Like-
the Immortals and myself
seriously.
confronting Sandrak directly, who is the
Also
top
rocking
villain of this
the,
game, and
the Rock
trying to
Howard
end the
character design
Everwar.
aesthetic.
And it's taking place in like one of the most
Your
badass
jacket is the
levels of
main
video game
feature,
I've seen.
and
We're
then you just
battling
wear
on top of a
black on black
400-foot
underneath it.
mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild.
Informal, formal.
All right, let's take a look at some brand
Street,
new
but
gameplay.
smart.
God, they're
Mortal
pushing this
Kombat
game
which comes
so
out this
hard,
summer
and
for
it is
PC,
absolutely
PS5, and
going to
Xbox.
flop.
Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Ready to throw out a double Rebuken?
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Yo, new Outriders DLC looks hot.
Yeah,
Don't
originals.
say that name around me. It breaks my heart. Ah.
Visual quality depends on your system.
What if we pressed the space bar after the word after the EA? No.
It's a waste of a character.
Yeah, originals.
Damn, she is fucking slow.
Whoa.
Couldn't
You guys
have
are
done that
getting
earlier,
jaded too, right?
Before the thing.
Like, it's not just me
There was no
being
time.
jaded.
I see.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Fucking magic videos. Oh my god.
Like, who's walking around like this? You know, sometimes.
See now, speaking of HUDs, like I'm looking at this one,
That's an EA.
and that
Like,
is.
you know, you like
That's
instead
a
of
year
playing
ahead.
this, what you
I
should go
mean,
do is track
yeah,
down copies
Quest
of
Mate,
Bullet
total
Storm.
gold. You got the
This
bar,
is
you
like
got the
bar,
D-pad,
same game, but
and
at least
the
that
D.
you
But
can hear
there's a D-pad under the
Jennifer Hale yell at
D-pad,
you that she'll kill you.
right? You see, look at the D-pad under the
Otherwise,
D-pad.
it's okay, right?
X
Yeah.
over there, RB
Uh-huh.
with the pips. Yeah, man,
Steve Blue
doing
goes,
it.
"You'll kill
And then at
my
the top
dick."
north, you're going true east.
Oh, let's go.
Right, you got a little map marker as well. Like, we are HUDing it up. Objectives have been marked. Quests. Towers have been climbed, possibly. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Look at that. Context, R button. Yeah, man. Ascensions 2 plus 45. It's going.
A magic mission.
The AAA
Yeah, no,
experience
Paige,
is
it's literally like a Call of Duty
It cannot
shooter,
be emulated.
but it's magic.
That's. I mean.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
I
One
want
battle
to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
can end
You're what's called
the
a
Everwar.
triarch. The Pentasod has
Return
gifted
to
you with the
Sandrak.
ability
This
to
sounds like an
manifest all three colors of
FF13
magic.
trailer.
The colors of magic.
I want to be an immortal for the Penazod in the
Your arsenal
Everwar.
of spells.
Unleash your UI
We're only going to win this one together.
on unsuspecting eyeballs.
Sigil up. Sigil up, Pat.
Yeah, originals.
Oh my. Oh, get ready to bomb.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing
Oh,
raw gameplay
fuck.
today, and that game
So
looks
got
incredible.
energy,
coming out
Jeff?
this summer from Ascendant and EA.
The only thing we're
Now, one
missing
game
is
that
the little
constantly
voice line that
reinvents
goes,
itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow,
I should do something
Chapter
about
4
that
Season
side
3
quest.
Wilds
Tomorrow.
launches, and
That's right.
today,
Is he?
Summer
Oh, yeah,
Game
he's one of
Fest
us.
is debuting
Well, one
a
of me.
cinematic trailer to preview the
I have to
season.
remember to go
The
help
center
that
of
old
the
man.
island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new battle pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
What?
Yeah, Paige.
We
It's time for
bring
you
in
to start
the
playing
Beast
Fortnite.
Wars. We
You'd
bring
be
in
able to play
the
as
Transformers
Dinobot.
Beast Wars tie-in. Because that's
You'd be
that's
so
the new.
fucked if you could play as
That's the new
Dinobot,
thing
Paige.
in the movie.
Why is there a fish man?
Oh, he's like a original Fortnite character. He's always
But they
there.
didn't get any of the Beast Wars voice actors because it's, you know, it's the Transformers movies and not.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Uh-oh.
Wait, is it actually gonna be a fucking Dinobot? Oh.
Dinobot. Maximize. please.
All right, there's grinding in this game now.
There is grinding. There is 3D maneuver gear. There is fucking everything.
We're missing out on a generational masterpiece, Woolie.
I mean, how else are we supposed to establish the beginnings of Palpatine?
Let's go!
Yes. This is what Cybertron is. Dude. Did that not land? Or
run,
ever watch
human-sized
Transformers, bro?
Optimus.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, why?
So he can be a playable character.
It's not bad.
He's
You might like it.
semi-truck.
Yeah, well.
Yay!
Oh boy! All right, we're good. It's cool.
Fortnite Wild
You roll with
launches
it.
Tomorrow. Finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale.
I wish I could peer in and see like how much of the words that fly through is Reggie just going like, yeah, dude, nod and smile. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Just nod and smile. It's cool. Yeah, man. Cybertron. Yeah, totally. Yeah, for sure. No, totally.
The RPG genre with its iconic characters.
Is he the bad guy?
I want to thank them for this trailer for one of
gaming's
first
Yeah, Megatron, Cybertron. Pretty close. Pretty close, dude. You're not wrong.
Oh, Midgard! Yay!
Midgard.
That's a Shinra logo. That's Barrett.
Amidst the wreckage of the
Wow.
expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
What?
Interesting. Interesting.
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Overworld.
Yay!
Oh my god.
What's Cloud been doing these past 5
Oh,
years?
it's gonna be so big.
Where's he been?
What?
And you're asking me this?
Huh.
This is gonna sound
Hey!
crazy,
Dude, it's
but
gonna be so big.
as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream.
Hey, it's Bugenhagen.
It is the very essence of our star.
It's gonna
From the
take
Cosmic
25
Canyon.
hours to reach
Coursing
calm.
through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
That's Cloud's Barrett's
Sephiroth
town.
was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
The flashback itself is a whole fucking thing.
Angered it more like.
We can probably spend 10 hours in the flashback if we need to.
Yeah, red. Oh, thank God.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and
Oh,
greatest,
shit.
Elena.
She
Yeah.
may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Let's go, Elena.
That's the cave in between the Junon and
Love a good suit. War criminals, yes.
Oh.
Smartly dressed, absolutely.
Yay!
Gotta look good while sacrificing for the greater good. Because we have to be the ones to bear the sins of whatever the fuck he was masturbating about. Like whatever they were going on about.
Everybody's got
It
dual
needs to be
tags.
us.
They say she's a monster. That she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul. That she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So,
For me, it
who
was
is she?
God damn it. It's gonna be fucking great.
On 2 discs!
On 2 discs.
Oh.
On 2 discs!
There you
It's
have
gonna
it.
be massive.
That was Final Fantasy
It's gonna
VII
be huge.
Rebirth coming early 2024.
Oh my
to
god,
PlayStation
2
5.
PS5
Thank you
discs.
so much.
You assholes have no restraint.
It's gonna be over $100, right?
These, they're crazy.
Of Summer Game Fest.
They
Stay tuned
won't
this
be
weekend
stopped.
for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days. A
2
handful of events
PS5
here in Los
discs?
Angeles,
I mean,
including Cyberpunk 2077,
Oh,
Phantom Liberty, as
God,
well
it's
as
gonna
the
be so
Xbox
big.
Bethesda showcase on Sunday.
Yeah, if you download
right now,
it-
though, stay tuned for daily events from Iron 8-Bit and
your
Double Fine,
baseline
who
fucking
celebrates
console with the
No,
lowest
I'm not going to
storage
do
might
that.
not handle
Is that
it.
really
Yeah.
it?
That was it.
We'll see you this
What does
summer,
2
later
discs
this
even
summer,
mean?
August
It means
22nd.
it's
Insert
actually
disc
going
2.
to be very, very
Please
large
wait
game.
while disc 1 is
That's what it
deleted.
means. That's what it means.
You will. The point of no
Very
return literally
big.
means there is no going back. We have
That's what
deleted
would
it.
be. That's weird.
Oh my god.
Like that.
Fuck me. But dude, it's
All right,
gonna be
did
a
it.
great.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a minute.
It's gonna eat
So
that
it was.
up.
It's gonna be
Over 1 hour?
fantastic.
Shut
It's
up.
gonna
I
be
don't care.
really
I
good.
wanna play Street
Yeah.
Just
It's Devolver.
I don't care.
sacrifice it all.
I don't
All right.
feel like it.
Thank you for watching.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna take a break so I could pee. Be back. That is awful.
Hey kids, it's me, your old pal Volvi, your favorite video game character. Remember me?
No.
I'm back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
All right, what do we
For
got?
generations of gamers, this is where it all began. The cultural icon of the gaming industry. More influential than any pop star or politician. The most famous video game mascot of all time. Devolver Digital's very own Volvi.
I feel insane. Did they ever even show
Known as the
Volvi
star of all your favorite
off
Devolver
before
games.
this, or are we all just
But
pretending?
Where did Volvi come from? Many years ago, Devolver Digital hired little-known designer
That's the
Ronathan
joke?
Trotman
Okay.
and tasked him with creating a
Felt
character
super
that could rival
gaslit.
the big names of the day.
You have to remember, we were trying to compete with the heavy hitters. Bonk, Gex, Awesome Possum, Arrow the Acrobat. And this was no small task.
Yeah, we spent a few years on it, but... to be honest, I don't really remember drawing it.
I remember Ronathan showing us that final design. It was a beautiful moment.
That face, those smart brown shoes, and of course, the master stroke. His one big hand.
This is Trogdor.
I'd just never seen a character with a hand that big. We knew straight away we had something special.
This is literally
Volvi
just
was
Trogdor.
introduced to the world in his first solo game, Field Run, which went on to become a cult hit.
We were seeing the sales numbers going up and up. We couldn't believe it. The demand for the character was insane.
I think it's supposed to be a rat.
And so Volvi went on to star in a string of hit Devolver titles. Hotline Miami, Cult of the Lamb, Grease from Nomada, Ape Out, My Friend Pedro, Piku Niku, Enter the Gungeon. The list goes on and on. Volvi's popularity had
Oh my
skyrocketed.
God.
He was an icon.
Yo, dude,
not just for
Devolver makes a
video
lot of
games,
great
but
games.
pop culture in general.
The Volvi merchandise was flying off the shelves. I'm talking clothing.
Oh, he's a Vol.
toys,
Oh my God.
And even a range of what we called legally edible snack foods.
Volvi's Mystery Bites. Can you solve the riddle? Join Volvi and try to figure out what's in your mouth.
They're confusing to taste.
But tastes and trends are fickle. And as the years went by, kids began to want different things from their video game mascots.
We saw the way the market was changing, and we made the difficult decision to part ways with Ronathan. We had no choice. We needed to keep Volvi relevant.
It's Volvi 2.0 in the new game from Devolver Digital.
Oh my god.
We lost the big cheeky smile.
I don't need your permission to eat a meat burger.
Even the big hand for gaming, in favor of something with more attitude.
Guess what? I have an earache, and I don't care. It's graffiti time.
Looking back on it, maybe we went too far.
Oh my god.
Volvi 2.0 performed poorly, and the character began as slow but
I can't even explain to you people that weren't alive during this time that this is exactly what happened.
We made the decision to quietly discontinue the Volvi franchise.
It felt like I was losing a family member. Well, a distant family member, but
in the
it was
trash.
still quite horrible.
And nobody's seen him since.
Until now. Good evening, and thank you all for coming to a very, very special night. I'm your host, Chris Jake, and you heard it right, folks.
Loud person.
I'm so proud to present the launch event for the reboot, rebirth, and return of the world's greatest video game mascot, Volvi! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, settle down, please, because it gets even better. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Volvi's original creator, Ronathan Trotfield! Come on, Ron! Yes! Wow!
It's
Oh
the old
my
Volvi
goodness,
man.
Ron, what a moment. You are looking fantastic. Please tell me, bro, how do you feel right now on this momentous day?
Very nice.
Wow, that is beautiful. That is amazing. And I, for one, cannot wait to see what you and the team at Devolver have come up with. So, what do you say? You want to see him?
I really hope
Ladies and
Volvi
gentlemen,
Returns
without
is a real
further
game.
ado, may I present to you the new and improved Volve-E! Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he is back. Incredible. But how does he work?
I'm glad you asked, Chris. Well, we've taken the heart and soul of what made Ronathan's character so lovable, but we've given him a very important new update. With the latest advances in both biotech and machine learning, Volve-E fuses the DNA of a real Vol with today's most powerful AI technology.
That's impressive, yeah.
In short, Volve-E can instantly generate brand new, fully playable games based on simple prompts by the player.
God damn it.
Simple prompts, you say?
That's right. The consumer no longer has to wait for a bunch of slow programmers and stinky developers to be inspired. No, they can use Volve-E to play what they want, when they want. Here, let me show you. Hey there, Volve-E.
That is a fucking
Generate a game
Dalek.
for me. How about one that, oh, I don't know, is a cooperative survival sandbox, but with wizards?
This is gonna be Wizard with a gun, isn't it? Oh yeah.
Listen, and I'll tell you a tale. There they stood, the six alone, the hunter, the maker, and the wild swamp zone. A young chief rising and a weaver of bone. Remember, the gate was thrown wide, the horror inside. The riders drew iron, there was nowhere to hide. Before it was done, our heroes, yes, everyone, they fell and died.
It's up to you now, kid.
This is like Bastion. Kind of. Oh. Well, good for them. Looks like a game that many people will enjoy. And have many good times and fun with.
Incredible. So wait a minute. Are you saying that game was entirely generated by Valve E? No one had to spend any time or effort making it?
Correct. There was no real creative process at all. Just Valve E and his wonderful machine learning. Oh, no, well, that's a good question, actually. Well, each prompt and game idea has to be digested by Valve E's powerful system, and so inevitably there are some waste byproducts.
So back to the games. Do you mean to say that anyone can give Valve E a prompt? Even, I don't know, me?
Alright.
Sure, Chris. See for yourself.
Oh, okay. I'm nervous now.
Those panels are going to open up and it's going to flesh monster all over.
Chris J. I'm a huge fan of the Talos principle, so I'd like to see something like that, but with new puzzles, a grander story, and big, beautiful worlds to roam around. Oh, and I'd like to see that gameplay right about now.
I can't help but notice that many of these structures are not strictly functional. There's a sense of aesthetics, of beauty here.
Can I just say that having the most gigantic
This place might be meant to test us.
mega statue, mega structure holding a tiny little
What are we being tested for?
cube arena is like the funniest thing in the fucking world.
Worth? Curiosity?
Like,
our persistence?
what do you mean Persona 3 Remake was just shadow announced? What does that mean? What does shadow announcing mean?
Why puzzles?
It got leaked on Instagram? Fucking oops.
Is it just their symbolic value? Because the thing about puzzles
Fucking
is that
oopsie.
they can be solved.
Is there a trailer?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. Now that looks like the kind of game I could really spend my disposable income on. Thanks, Volvi.
Yes. What happened to his big hand?
And the best part is that to create a game with Valve E, you don't need any game experience or any of that tech stuff.
Nah, man, that's just
Who here
lame.
hasn't dreamt of creating their own game?
I have.
I haven't. I think creating things other than a baby inside my wife is lame. That's the only thing I need to create.
Come on up here. All right. Okay. All right. Well, ow. And okay. Oh, no, be careful. Be careful. No, please be careful. Sorry, it's just I'm such a big fan. I've been playing with Valve ever since I was a kid. All right. So, do you have a game idea you'd like Valve E to generate?
Okay, how about a super weird walking simulator where you control the character's legs independently from his body? Maybe there's some guys in horses' heads and possibly there's even a mountain?
Right.
But let's see, Volvi, what could you rustle us up?
Don't touch me.
Nate! Nate! Nate!
Nate, buddy, family meeting, let's go.
Are you bringing him food again?
Not
We
right now.
talked about this.
Not right now.
You are
okay?
literally killing him with these pizzas.
You just want to throw him out on the street.
No, he's 35.
When we were looking for houses, there was a house that looked just like this. The basement.
Hear my voice. I want you to come up.
Like, crazy. Whoa!
Meeting.
It's not Pat. It's not Pat. Oh no! Oh no! Bennett Foddy is here to fuck with us! I really have to say Bennett Foddy has made like an incredible career out of making games that control really badly.
Oh, can you not?
It's just I didn't.
Yeah, let's go back in time to when you didn't.
No, I was just trying to catch it with my. Sorry,
With your
was
foot,
using my.
yeah, you tried to catch it.
I saw it was starting to go.
Oh no, it's Bennett Foddy.
You thought I'll give it a good kick
No,
to counteract the fall.
Yeah, I was just trying to steady it. I might have over.
Yeah, you might have.
You
might have oversteadied
Yeah,
it.
no, it was just a little oversteadied.
Well, it's not steady now.
No, well.
See you later.
It's a,
Wanker.
yeah.
Yeah, of course you can. Oh, I switched out the. I got. Oh shit, I gotta quickly change the audio.
You don't. I can just sit
You sure?
But you don't own any of the intellectual property, and you still have to buy it. Okay, give her a big hand. Brilliant.
She even
So what
snuck up
happens
on
if
me
we
with her
bring a pro
cane.
into this?
The game was
Let's
called
give
Baby
Volvi
Steps.
something
Hey, you know
really
Bennett
special
Foddy, Paige? No. He's the guy who made Getting Over It.
What's up, guys? Hey, yo!
Uh-oh.
Hey, how we doing? Guys, I am watching live, and can I just say, what you were doing out there?
Yeah. Oh, hey, Skill Up, what up?
I could not be more excited to be part of whatever this is.
Yeah,
And
here you go.
thank you. We're all massive fans of your influencing. What sort of prompt would you like to give Volvi
Did you get a hot dog?
here?
Okay, try this, Volvi. A much-anticipated sequel to a hilarious online co-op game. Just
Here's
more
your-
gameplay, more levels, just better all around.
Okay, Volvi. Show 'em what you got.
Sorry about that, gang. So yeah, he's making a game with a guy that looks like me in body type and hair, where he has to walk up a mountain and it controls very badly. Do you guys mind if I eat this food? Do you want me to move this far away so you can't hear me eat this food? Or do you want me to eat inside the food? Wait, that's not what I meant.
Human Fall Flat 2. I know I'd love to get my hands on a copy of that. Who wouldn't, right? Yeah, come on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, now that you
Eat
have all
inside
met
the
new
food.
and improved Volve E, it's time for him to meet with you as we connect him to Devolver's global network of gamers.
Yeah, that's right. Come on.
Once connected, his powerful technology will be an open source tool free for us all to use.
Wow, that is generous.
Here we go!
No, don't connect it. Its big gross hand is gonna come out.
Slight technical hit.
Oh no! I told you his big gross hand would come out. I knew it. Aww. Field run. Persona 5 Tactics. Huh. Somebody fucked up really bad on Instagram, and Persona 3 Reload and Persona 5 Tactics got leaked. Is he gonna help him? Oh no, he's not gonna help him. He's gonna kill him with a rock.
Hey kids! Get 50% off all your favorite Volve merchandise right now! Buy it now at Division Devolver!
They killed Volvi. Yay. We did it. Hooray. Hooray, everyone.
Oh, it's over?
Yeah, it's over. Or as we all like to say in the biz, it's over. Both Persona trailers are out. Okay.
Let's watch those.
Where do I go for Persona? Where do I go?
Would you care if I did ask that I
Where? It got nuked instantly. Wario 64. Got it. What's that, baby?
Could I come closer and use the headphones now?
Yeah. Well, I would.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. I normally wouldn't have switched them, but you told me you weren't probably coming back.
No, that's fine. I didn't know.
She didn't know.
Let me just wheel myself over.
Oh, we're switching like this? Okay.
Oh, we don't have to. I just...
That's fine. I don't care. Just let me know what you need.
Sorry.
You doing okay? You seem out of it.
I'm just so tired all of a sudden.
Well, you can go take a nap.
And I'm cranky because, like, when I need to eat, I'm like, I have to eat now or I'm gonna, like,
Yeah, if Paige doesn't eat, she attack. I saw her steal an ice cream cone from a small child the other day.
That was Zangief.
That was Zangief. Yeah, it was.
And it was a lollipop.
It's funny, though. Are you sure you didn't just tell everyone it was Zangief and then steal it yourself?
No.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, it is, right?
Okay. Gotta fucking full screen this. Now I gotta find this shit. React Andy. That's the wrong one. I think I got it. I got it. All right. Now I gotta find chat. I don't know where I put you guys. They're selling Volvi Pogs? That's great. All right, let's do it.
Wait, stop. Will you get striked?
Yeah, you know what?
Or struck, I guess.
You know what? You know what? You know what? I'll watch that myself.
I respect that.
That's a wise tactic, Paige.
I'm sorry, guys. For a trailer, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because wasn't the trailer already struck down?
Supposedly. But you know what I can do?
Sorry, I gotta protect my man.
You know what we can do, though? We can watch it ourselves and pretend.
You sure you set it up?
Oh, yes. Wow!
What is this place? It looks like we're in a palace.
What the hell is going on?
Who are these people?
No idea. But if they're attacking us, our only choice is fight.
This looks not what I wanted. At all.
Can you get us out of here?
So you're telling me you're thieves who steal hearts, and you
I don't want this at all.
to stumble into this world? The Rebel Corps will always help the Phantom Thieves. Just
It's
as
like
the
Persona
Phantom
Q,
Thieves
but
helped
like
the
a
Rebel
tactics game.
Never forget that we're a united force who can rely on each other.
You should be grateful to have been made my subjects. But you're just mannerless little brats.
These are fucking great. I love this place.
Unfortunately, returning
How's your hot
is
dog?
no easy feat.
Somewhere deep inside, I know
Paige
you
went and got
realize
us,
things can't go on
like
like this.
burgers and hot
So,
dogs from
will you
like
take a
the
stand
nearby
beside
shitty
us?
burger place. And man, these are incredible shitty burgers and hot dogs. Actually, I'd say the hot dogs are good.
Oh, neat.
We did it. We saw it.
Day one with Game
Remember
Pass.
when y'all used noise cancellation so we don't hear mouth noises? I remember.
I remember when you could post. Enjoy your week-long timeout.
Listen, don't be passive aggressive. You know better than that. You know better.
Well, you know better. If you want to complain, type in the chat. Shut your fucking mouth. Oh my god, I hate the noise.
Also, look how far we are from.
I wonder if you're gonna touch her robo clitoris again.
What?
Wow, this is just Persona 5 3. I wonder if they'll change the ending. Like the Persona 3.
This is the one where you play as the chick, right?
Hopefully. If you can't, this game is stupid. They took out the chick part? Are you serious? Oh my god.
No, you don't know. Come on. Or the chick part will be a DLC.
The woman has been cut, apparently.
No, get the fuck out. Yeah, DLC, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Like, the FemC in Persona 3 is incredible, because she'll, like, take photos of, like, her fucking, like, fellow classmates and, like, sell them to boys. Like, she's a piece of
She'll do
shit.
what?
Yeah.
Wait, what? No, repeat.
She'll, like, sell photos of her classmates to boys.
Like of their, like, butts?
Yeah, she doesn't
Whoa.
yeah, she's a piece of shit.
Whoa, she's scummy.
Well, she's great. Can you hand me that?
Which one? Damn, Pat.
She can also date, like, a 10-year-old, but let's not focus on that.
Oh.
Let's not think too much about that.
How old is she?
Way too old to date a 10-year-old.
So not, like, 11 or
No.
anything. Okay, wow. Well, not good.
That's not great.
It's not good. That's not good.
Too old.
That's weird.
I wish they didn't give us so many fucking fries.
Dude, I asked her not to.
They do. This place gives you like a full set of fries with a burger, and we're like, no, stop. And they're like, here's your fries.
She was so sweet. She was asking how I was feeling, and she actually brought it out to my car for me.
Oh really?
That's sweet, yeah.
Oh.
Because she didn't want me hobbling around.
Dude. You want to tell the story of, like, that nice person we ran into that helped us the other day?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you tell.
Okay, so, like, we wanted to go pick up a piece of furniture, right? Paige was on,
I'm on, like, a
Facebook Marketplace or whatever the fuck it is.
Because I'm cheap.
And she's like, maybe I can get a nice chair.
Well, I'm really into antiques and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this really cool, like French... No, not French. It was a Victorian settee that had been refurbished, and it's gorgeous.
It's a chair. Anyway.
It's a settee.
Anyway. But it's like, it doesn't fit. It's, like, just too big to fit in the car. So we're like, hey, maybe we'll just, like, rent, like, a car for, like, an hour or two. Like a truck. And then I can put it in. You know, it's just slightly too wide. And Paige is talking to the car guy. And he's like, don't worry about it. I'll just get my truck. And I'll just go with you and get it.
Yeah, the guy who owns the nearby
car rental store.
Car rental store is like, hey, you know what? How about I just come over in like an hour and I'll just move it for you. And I was like, oh my god, that's so nice. Is like it's like super close by too, like $50. Is that okay? And he was like, no, I'll just do it for free. And I was like.
And so we went on a little truck trip.
So I was like, oh no, is he trying to fuck on me? Right? Because I'm the one on the phone with him, and I'm like, is he trying to fuck on me? And I'm like, sure, I'll have my husband come help us move it, right? And he's like, oh yeah, of course, the more the merrier. And I'm like, okay. So I come out, I'm big as hell, and he's like, oh hey, and he's like this nice tall man, He says hi to Zangief, and then we hop in his truck, and we pull up, get the settee. The man who gave us the settee was also really cool.
Yeah.
And then he, like, drove us home, and he's like, all right, well.
Bye, pleased to meet you.
And he helped us move it in. He's like, all right, see you
Didn't
later.
even know our names.
No.
We told him, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Really nice.
That's right.
And we asked him, we were like, what's
This
going
ain't
on?
Quebec, man.
Like, what's going on? Like, what's the deal? Now he knows where you live. So here's the thing. He actually does already know where I live because I've rented from him. Like,
yeah, we rented the car from him to do the move.
So he remembered me. From then, when we barely talked. It's just I'm like, oh hey, it's me. I rented from you. He's like, and he looked through his files on the phone. He's like, oh yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Chill. I appreciate it. But yeah, so he could have looked up where we lived.
And he petted Zangief, and he loved Zangief.
Mm-hmm. Besides, we have like a big alarm system. If anyone tries to like walk in our house.
That being said, I gotta say that dog's a piece of shit. So when he came by, he helped me bring the fucking furniture in.
Oh, the man?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was great. Really nice
And
man.
Zangief didn't even wake up.
No.
He didn't even fucking wake up as we were moving the furniture into the house. Like, just, wow, useless.
Useless dog. But that man was so nice. And he refused money. Like, I was like, are you sure? Gas money?
Just doing us a favor.
Well, like, we said to him, we were like, what? Wow, what would possess you to be so nice to us? And he's like, what did he say? He's like, I'm a piece of shit. So I feel like I offset it by doing nice things. And I was like,
he said, well, I've done my good deed for the day, so I can go back to being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And we both went, we're pieces of shit too.
I owe him a beer. That's what. I'm gonna get him a beer. He did not have slicked back hair. He did not slop his steaks. He used to be a piece of shit. No.
I fucking love
Very nice man.
running into somebody who'll be like, I'm being nice so I can go back to being a piece of shit.
Yeah, I respect
I love
that.
it.
I respect it.
He was not wearing a red zoot suit.
Oh, God, no.
You should have said that one out loud. Now you're gonna. I've seen that all day today.
Have you?
When people
Ready to
like
kill
being a real
myself.
piece of shit with a red zoot suit.
You're contractually obligated to name your child after him now. Yeah, they had a cool name. What if they're an actual piece of shit, though, like the real bad guy? He's not.
Well, he still helped us get that furniture.
No, because I've met his wife before, and from what
That was the other part of it.
What?
Because his wife was at the office.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, gets me out of the office so I don't have to talk to the wife.
And he went, and we're like, I like you, buddy. Is he worried the baby thinks people can't change?
I love it.
But yeah, no, like, pretty much a total stranger other than, like, we had a transactional experience, like, 9
6
months
months ago?
10 months ago, yeah. Well, when we moved in, which was October?
Yeah, that's, okay, that October's month number 10, so 8 months?
It was
Yeah, we moved in October.
No.
Oh.
Ew.
I burped into it. Oh.
You're disgusting. Stop it.
Listen.
Go into a liminal space and fart or whatever.
No. Sometimes I take the dog out and I fart outside, and then I hear Paige be like, stop that, from, like, in the house.
Well, it's embarrassing. I don't want the neighbors hearing, like, you.
I'm taking the dog out. I'll just blame the dog.
No one would believe that would come out of the dog. The noises you make. There's sometimes, I'm sorry, I have to out you here. There are times, when you're sleeping, and I am like, certain you have shit the bed.
No.
Pat.
No.
Yeah, 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
you were just blowing it up, and I was like, and I look over, and you're in your mask, and you're like sleeping, and you look happy, and I'm like miserable, because I got this fucker kicking me, and then the cat's screaming at me, and then you're shitting yourself.
You know the best part is?
What?
A couple of days ago, I came to bed, and as soon as I got in the bed, I just let it rip for like 20 seconds, and then I immediately put my sleep apnea mask on, which sucks in air from like the bottom of the room, like 5 feet away. So I'm like, do, totally fine. And then Paige was like going like,
and I took, so I sleep, I have to have like a shirt over my face when I sleep. I don't know why, it's a whole thing. And I grab it, and I'm just like whipping it with it. I'm like, you're disgusting. It smelled like it was from hell.
and I'm like, I can't smell anything. What are you talking about?
It's so disgusting.
The truest form of gaslighting. The truest.
Yeah, so I know it's, so I could use a mask, but I don't like things wrapped around my head. I have to have some fabric, usually like a shirt, draped over like my eyes. I think I have like thin eyelids. Because when I close my eyes and sunlight appears, I can see it so hard and it wakes me up. Yeah, Pat puts on his fucking astronaut helmet and shits in the bed, I guess. How are the nights gonna be when the baby arrives? So Pat's sleep is sacred, right? So I'm gonna move to the guest room for a bit. Which I call it the guest room. It's the nursery. But it has like a bed in it already, so I'm gonna sleep in there with him. And then Pat's gonna stay in the master bedroom. Oh my god, I can hear you! Close the damn door!
It was close.
You're disgusting!
It was
You're
close.
disgusting! Jesus fucking Christ!
It was close.
Yeah, they fucking heard you. You're nasty. Like, and the bathroom's far from here, Pat. You're disgusting. Were you pissing and you just shit yourself? What happened?
Oh, I was pissing, and then I decided I was gonna time it with flushing the toilet.
Yeah, it didn't work, bud. Run the faucet, or like spread your ass a little. Your ass.
Wait, why would I spread my ass?
Because your ass is so fat, and you go right. But if your ass is a little bit further apart, it goes.
That I feel like you're setting me up to shit on the floor.
Wait, are you telling me? Are you telling me that if simply your butt cheeks were a little, like, not as close together, so if you were a little thinner, you would just shit? Is that... You would just shit yourself? What is wrong with all of you? What do you mean that's a dangerous game? Listen to me, you fuckheads. Y'all need to eat more fiber, okay? And drink more water and a little less grease.
All right.
Nasty.
Honey, do you want me to help you back to the house?
Yes, and I need you to get that the package out of my car.
Okay, got it. All right, we're gonna be back in a little bit. We're gonna play a little bit of Street Fighter, and then I'm gonna brap all over. Okay.
Less grease.